Hello there and welcome back to the Josh.aveste football channel. It is a very, very good day when I get to spend my Saturday evening with you lovely lot. And we've got a lot to talk about. We're here. Can you just confirm to me that you can hear me loud and clear in the chat? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a rundown of where you guys are in the world, because we always love to start the streams off with that. And we will get straight into the stream. We will talk about the lineups. We will talk about all the controversial points. We will talk about what John Obi Mikel has just said on DAZN, which is huge. And yeah, we'll literally just go from there. But yeah, give me a thumbs up. First of all, let me know you can hear me okay. Let me know that everything is all good in the hood for this live stream. Let me know. Welcome to everyone in here right now. Thank you very much to Up Blues Football. Thank you very much to Frankie. Thank you very much to Richard. Thank you very much to Dan. Thank you very much to JMP. Thank you very much again to Richard. Audio is good. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for telling me that. All good. Well, we've got a lot to talk about, haven't we? We've got loads to talk about. Let's get straight into it. Jamie Gittens, here we go, confirmed. He's coming to Chelsea. It's 55 million quid, which all in all is a good amount of money, if you ask me. I'm pretty happy with that. I think he's a very good signing. Fuck how much money it is. I'm going to celebrate that. We need a left winger desperately, with Mykhailo Mudryk being unavailable and with Jadon Sancho having left the building. And I think this guy looks pretty class. I think ultimately, we know that he's a dribbler. We know that he scores goals. We know that he's got, you know, a good finish on him off both feet. So I'm pretty excited about this deal, to be honest with you. And I think it can be not transformative for Chelsea, but I definitely think he improves our squad. So fuck it, let's get him in. Ultimately, a lot of clubs all around Europe wanted him. If Bayern wanted him, that's good enough for me to indicate that he's a very, very good player. Look at what they've done with Michael Olise. Look at what they've done with other signings in recent times. They are a very good team, Bayern Munich. And if there were any rumours that he was going to potentially go there, then I absolutely think that that was a smart move from them. I think I've got this on subscriber only mode, chat. So let me just 1 second. Let me just make sure that I've got this open for everyone for the time being, because I think I want to get everyone in here. And if you aren't subscribed, do me a favour and subscribe to the channel. Like the stream as well. We need to get as many people in here as possible. And by liking the stream, you'll be massively helping me out. And you'll enable other people to discover this live stream too, and sharing the love of the Chelsea community. So if you can do me a big favour and like the stream right now, I would love you forever and a day. Thank you so much, every single one of you that is joining so far. Football Blue. So happy to see you, mate. You are the best watch-along, most sensible YouTuber, period. Football Blue, you are my favourite person in the entire world after that comment. Thank you very, very much. That's a very, very kind comment, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome very much to the stream. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Mante would rather just keep Sancho. Come on. We can do better than that. We really, really can do better than that. Trust me. Sancho wanted 300 odd grand a week. Are you going to pay that wage? I am not going to pay that wage. I do not want to forego a wage structure to accommodate a backup left winger. Sorry to say it. I'd rather just sign 2 or 3 other players for that kind of money. What Sancho wanted was absolutely ridiculous, and it's unfair that he even went anywhere near that amount of money, and he should be ashamed of himself. And I ultimately do question where he even will play from now on, because quite frankly, if you're a Premier League team, if you're a Serie A team, can you afford to pay 350 grand a week for a player of Jadon Sancho's ability? I don't think you can. I really, really don't think you can. Edo. Josh, big ups from Chicago. Keep up the good work, mate. Thank you so much for tuning in from Chicago. Obviously, this is a very good time zone for you. Saturday afternoon in the sun, middle of summer, watching Chelsea play in the Premier League, in the Club World Cup. We're seeing football that we wouldn't otherwise get to see. We're in a competition that we might be able to go and win and call ourselves champions of the world. If that is not good enough reason to like the effing stream, then I don't know what is. I'm in cloud 9 right now. Do you know why? Because we get to watch Chelsea all summer long, when every other Premier League team other than Man City are sitting on the beach and are bored, and we get to watch it. Oh, it's a wonderful, wonderful day, isn't it? It's a wonderful day. Big up Don Josh. Thoughts on Benoit Badiashile starting? Well, don't jump the gun, because we're going to talk about team sheets in a second. But let me just round up some of the chats first, and then we'll get into the team sheet, which I've got there. Tease. That was a tip. Did you see that? See what I did there? I need Enzo Fernandez goal today from Daniel. He is up against his former club. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? It would be absolutely wonderful. Jasper is saying that we've got an ex-Man City team. That is completely correct, and we're going to embrace it. Fuck it. That's what it is. Football Blue, watching from Medellin, Colombia today. You inspired me to start a YouTube channel, and I always follow you and Joey. Thank you very much, my friend. Good luck with your YouTube channel. If you are an English or Spanish-speaking person in the chat, go and subscribe to Football Blue. There you go. I think that would be big love to share some appreciation for other Chelsea creators. So let's go and do that. Paul is watching from Cork in Ireland. Big up to the Irish viewers. We love you very, very much. We appreciate you massively. Big up to you, Paul. Thank you very much for tuning in. My man, Joshua Loftus. We love you, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. I have missed you immensely. I know that we'll be speaking to each other very, very soon on a Joey and Josh live stream. Now, do me a favour, chat. If you aren't subscribed to Joey and Josh, you're missing out. Go and subscribe there. There's also a link in the description for a brand new channel that I've created, which is all about Formula 1. So if you're a Formula 1 fan, it's called Couple of Rookies. Couple, but with an A instead of the E, Rookies. There's a link in the description. Go and follow that right now. If you are an F1 fan, you will enjoy that content. Trust. trust. There's a big F1 Grand Prix going in tomorrow. But yeah, big up to you, my friend Joshua Loftus. We love you. Could be good to rest some and get Andre Santos and Joshua Champong in. I agree. I think we'll potentially see both of them in the second half of this game. I'm very much looking forward to that, to be honest with you. You and Joey should do a couple of watch-alongs together, crack a couple of beers and have some banter. I would love to do more with Joey. Joey is, I think, having a bit of a rest tonight. And rightly so. So, yeah, no, don't worry. We will do more of those live watch-alongs. In fact, we've got a bit of a potential project coming up that could be huge for potential watch-alongs. I will leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say. Hi, Josh, JMP. Hi, Josh. What do you think of Kudus? Like him? Probably a right-winger option if we can. Probably not left-winger option. He's going to be relatively expensive, to be fair. If we can get him on a cut price deal, bearing in mind we're about to give him Robert Sanchez, let's hope. Then, yeah, I would take him. I'd get Kudus in. I'd love to see him in there. Hello. Why don't you do more videos from NM? To be fair, I'm a busy man. I would love to do more videos. Maybe we'll start doing more very soon. Trust me. I would love to do that. Love to do that. JM from Chile. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for joining all the way from Chile. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the live stream. Jasper's from Denmark. Hello, Jasper. Welcome. I know you've been in the stream for a while, but welcome from Denmark. Whereabouts in Denmark? Let me know. NM, I follow you and Joey. Hope you guys did not brawl after the Mudryk discussion we did. We had a big fight. Delap to score today. Yes. Just leave it at that, really. Do we know anything about Tosin, assuming he's injured? I think he's on the bench, so don't think he is injured, to be fair. Footy in Depth. Hi, Josh. Hope all is well. Thank you very much, Footy in Depth, for joining the live stream. I'm very good. Are you all right? João Pedro rejected Newcastle. We are about to sign João Pedro by the sound of it. Are you guys excited about that? Love to know what you think. João Pedro, it'll be a good option. Okay. Let's stop, messing around, talking about potential transfers when we've got a team sheet to discuss. So, let me bring up the team sheet for a second. Let me move over to the side so you guys can see this team sheet. We are starting off with Robert Sanchez in goal, Mark Cucurella on the left, Levi Colwill on the left-hand side of centre-back, with Benoit Badiashile, two left-footers in the middle of the park, which is interesting. Reece James on the right-hand side of defence, with Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia as a double pivot in front of him, with Pedro Neto on the left by the looks of it, Enzo Fernandez through the middle as a number 10. Very interesting. Let's see if he scores some goals. Cole Palmer in the right half space, not a right winger, because I think we'll see Reece James bombing up that pitch, bombing up the side of the pitch. And we might even potentially see Cucurella on the other side. It might be all three of those boys in the middle, and therefore there's not as much worry about two left footers. Benoit Badiashile might be on the left hand side of Levi Colwill, and those boys with Reece being in the middle there. So maybe it will all switch over. Cole Palmer won't be where we think he is. Maybe he'll end up being in the left half space, coming in and shooting from that position. Fuck knows. Fuck knows. But we'll see what happens. That is the team sheet. We've got quite a, I would say, relatively standard bench. The only players that are missing out are Nicholas Jackson and Jorgensen, weirdly. So we've got Slanina and we've got Penders on the bench. Very interesting to see if Robert Sanchez gets an injury in this game, because it will be Penders coming through, which in a weird way is pretty exciting, isn't it? Let's be fair. I think there'll be a lot of people that will actually be wanting a Sanchez injury to see a bit of Penders, because I think we'd like to see him. Cheers. CMD, welcome to the live stream. What a fan favourite this lad is. What an absolute fan favourite. Welcome to the live stream. I've missed you very much. Joshua Loftus, big love. When is the next vid on the Joey and Josh pod? Well, for you, my friend, for a member, it might be up tonight. It might be up tonight after this game. I've got to go. I've got the video. I've got to go and do all of the thumbnail stuff. I've got to go and do all of the description stuff. I've got to do all of the tags and the videos and the blah, 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 blah. I've got to go and do loads of stuff. But hopefully tonight for members, and tomorrow, think for everyone else, if not Monday for everyone else. But that is when the next Joey and Josh video is coming in. If you aren't a subscriber to Joey and Josh, go and subscribe right now. And if you aren't a subscriber yet of this channel, then Why don't you give it a subscription? Do you know why? Because there's a big, beautiful animation that comes up on screen. You get your name in lights. It will be your big moment. So go and check that out if you aren't already a subscriber. And if you're not, then I don't really know what's going on, to be fair. Let me just check the Couple of Rookies channel. Let's see how that's doing. 32 subscribers on the Couple of Rookies channel. If any of you here are F1 fans, go and subscribe to that Couple of Rookies channel. There's a link in the description. You'll be doing me a massive, solid favour, but also yourselves a favour, because F1 content will be very, very good there. It seems like it's a 4-3-3. No? Yes, but Enzo Fernandez is going to be box crashing. Enzo Fernandez will therefore be right up there in the pitch. Exciting. Do you know what I mean? Exciting, exciting, exciting. Decent side by EW Star Gamer. I agree. I think that is a decent side. Near enough full strength. Maybe Badia Shield is the one to drop out for a Tosin or a Charlaba. But at the moment, I like that side. Noni Madueke hasn't been impressing me, to be honest with you. And so I think we do just go with that. Adia Boateng. Why the hell is Maresca playing Badia Shield in this game? Guys, don't panic. Don't panic about Benoit Badiashile. He's a decent player. He had very good games for us at Chelsea. He is not a bad central defender at all. And I think Enzo Maresca is planning something. He's cooking something up here with this team sheet. So let's not slug him off too early. Let's see how Benoit plays, and let's see, maybe there's a reason why Benoit is in the team. I'm keeping the faith for now. Footy in depth on that point. Not to be negative, but I think that Benoit Badiashile needs to leave. Fuck me. I think there's an argument to say he should. The problem is, if you sell him, there's not really any other left side backup options to Levi Carwell. So, just saying. Sean Garrity. Hey, Josh. Didn't see the F1 stream, and I'm off to Dublin for Gaelic football tomorrow, so hopefully you can tune in for the UK GP. Shawnee, you'll be very, very welcome, my friend, and we would love to have you there. Yeah, I saw your comment, and yeah, such a shame you missed this one, but don't worry. We may be doing a little F1 Grand Prix review video afterwards, so maybe you can catch that while you're on your trip. But yeah, big up to you, and thanks very much for the love on that channel. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Joshua Loftus doing my work for me, saying that we need to subscribe to both channels, both Joey and Josh, and also the Couple of Rookies channel. You will not regret it. Peter, come on, you Blues. I couldn't have said it better myself. Do you know what I mean, Pete? Like, honestly, couldn't have said it better myself. I am buzzing for this game. Please do me a huge favour, lads and ladies, in the chat. Like the stream for me. We've got 50 people in here now. I would love that to be at least 100 before kickoff. That would be absolutely mega. And if you do have any Chelsea fans in your life, give it a share and let them join in on the fun as well. Because quite frankly, don't want to blow my own trumpet here, but it probably will be better than the DAZN commentary. You know, nothing against DAZN, just rate myself that highly. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Is that too crazy to say? Let me know in the chat if you think you'd prefer to listen to me. Just let me know. But yes, I'm very excited about this game, as you can tell. I'm excited about the Club World Cup. Do you know why? 1, as I said, more football in the summer. 2, fuckloads of money. 3, we get to see players and combinations that we wouldn't otherwise necessarily get, especially in the summer and pre-season. Let's be honest, pre-season is usually, you know, load of kids, people not taking it very seriously. These games matter. Every single game matters, and that's why we're measuring the success of the games and the team and the players in these kind of games. So I'm excited about this. I think that Pedro Neto has been playing incredibly well. Really excited to see him playing. I really am looking forward to Cole Palmer proving everyone wrong and showing that he is actually quality. I'm looking forward to another Rory Delap goal, quite frankly, because he's a fucking tank. I'm looking forward to Romeo Lavia alongside Moises Caicedo. An unbelievable pairing. Enzo Fernandez in front of them. And I do think that even with the backline of Benoit Badiashile, I think we're going to be absolutely fine. Shall we do a little bit... Should we do a little bit of a score prediction? Can you guys let me know what your score predictions are in the chat? I am going to go... I'm going to stick with what I said on the Joey video. I'm going to go for a 2-2, but I think we win on pens. Shall we go with that? Does anyone know the current temperature in Charlotte, North Carolina? That pitch looks worryingly like a fucking 4G pitch as well, which I'm not happy about. It might be the most pristine grass you've ever seen in your life, but it does not look great. As we see Liam Delap there with his massive quads, huge, ginormous, Ridiculous quads. Guys, we just gotta pause the stream right now. Because there's a big man that's just joined the stream. Right? And I all want you to say hello to this geezer. Right? Because Edwin, the handler, has just joined the stream. And Edwin is a OG of the channel. He has got his own fucking nickname. He's so well known, right? So big up to the handler. Always a big fan of this man. And please can everyone send their love to the handler. Because he is synonymous with Chelsea Football Club. Eponymous, I would actually say. So much so that he's up there in the greats of Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti, Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, John Terry. I could go on. The handler's up there. Big up to the handler. Thank you very much for joining the stream, my friend. So we got Chidi. Come on, guys. We should be beating Benfica. Enzo will definitely want to have one over his former mates today. I totally agree. We're talking about Fernandes here. He does not like those boys at all. Joey was sort of saying they might have a bit of needle in for him here. But I don't think it'll work that way. Have you watched Esteval? What do you think? Yes, I have watched Esteval. He looks very, very good. He's going to be in for a rude awakening in the Premier League, though, because he's a slight gentleman. And he's going to have to use all of his technical guile to be able to deal with Premier League defenders. He's going to have to bulk up pretty quickly, but I have absolute massive faith in the player to come out and do it. I really, really do. Jappers thinks that it's going to be 9-7, which is a decent scoreline, to be fair. Footy in Depth going 4-2 to Chelsea. Joshua, the main man, Loftus, another man with a fucking nickname in the live stream chat, 3-1 to Chelsea. I love the prediction, my friends. I feel like we're going to lose today, 1-2. No, you can't say that. The handler has said 3-1 to the Chelsea, which is, of course, the result. In fact, a lot of you going for 3-1. Edo as well. Delap is a thick boy with 2 C's. He really, really is. 2-1 Chelsea. 72 Exile. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. 33 degrees apparently, according to Peter in the chat. That's not too bad. It's warm. It's warm. We'll leave it at that. Mo Coyotes is in here as well. But do you know what? We've got some fucking OGs in the chat right now. I really love it. Big up to you, Mo, my friends. Good to see you. 3-0 Chelsea. Love it. 72 Exile. We could face Palmeiras. Yes, we absolutely could. In the next round, if we win this game, we are going to be playing Esteval. What a massive shout that is. That's very, very exciting. I'm looking forward to that in a weird way. I absolutely am, to be honest with you. Hi, Josh. Happy about Gittens? Yes. Very much so. Esteval is bigger than Noni Pedro. Might be taller, maybe, but he's definitely not as thick set as a player like Pedro Neto, who is a beast. He's a strong boy. Nothing against Esteval. I'm not saying he's not going to do it. In fact, I'm probably saying he is going to do it. But yeah, I think he's gonna have to get in the gym pretty quickly and get acclimatized to the Premier League, because it's not easy, especially for players coming in from Brazil. When they're as young as that, you forget how young he actually is, right? Big shout and love to every single one of you so far. Make sure you're liking the stream. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're subscribing to Joey and Josh, and to a couple of rookies if you're an F1 fan. Huge shout out to you. If you haven't liked the stream so far, give it a like. We're getting more and more people in here, so we really appreciate it. John Richards with the huge subscription. Thank you so much for subscribing, John Richards. I very much appreciate you. Get in the chat right now, ask a question, and enjoy the fun. We will really appreciate that. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you aren't subscribed to this channel, get your name in live like John Richards just did, and get involved. It is going to be a fucking massive live stream today, and one that I am very, very, very excited from. Where is the ref from? No idea. Absolutely no idea. And don't really think it matters too much, to be honest. Don't really think it matters at all. But that is here, neither here nor there. What are you guys thinking about the team sheet so far? I'm excited about it. I think this is a decent team, probably near enough our full strength, other than Benoit Badiashile, I would say. Just 5 minutes back, Fabrizio said, Gittens, here we go. I know, my friend, I know. Yeah, that deal is very much looking like it's done now. And let's be honest, it's been a bit of a saga, and I'm quite excited for it to be over, to be fair. I am quite excited for it to be over. 1 second, chat. I just got to turn this little button on. 1 second. Bear with me. So, what I've just done there is I've turned the fan on at the back of the camera. Do you know why? Because it is going to get hot in this room, and that is very important. I'm sat on a fucking ice pack, so we're taking every precaution. I've got a fan at my, at my legs. I've got everything I possibly can to get ready for this live stream so we don't end up sweating our way through it, but we probably will still do that anyway. Medical is happening right now for Gittens. That is very, very exciting, and I know that you will all be very excited about Gittens coming through as well. We need a left winger. The very annoying thing is that he won't be available for the Club World Cup because he has played for Borussia Dortmund, which is gutting, to be fair, because I feel like we could use him. But there are a lot of rumours about João Pedro coming through, and he would be able to play in some of the later rounds, and he can be registered all the way up to July the 3rd, I believe. So yeah, I think that would be interesting. Can we meet with Penders in this tournament? No, I don't think so. Carl Sports. I don't know if I can answer that question. I just don't know if I can answer it. I'm sorry. I really don't. I'd love to, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't know if we will see Penders in this tournament. I think it might be a little bit too early, and I think that Enzo Maresca is under a lot of pressure to get a result, and therefore might not be playing him. I think we would have seen him in the team sheet so far if he was going to be playing for us. We are in the race for João Pedro, which I'm not liking for NM. There you go. Yeah, I think a lot of people are too down on João Pedro. I think he would be a good squad player for us, to be fair. And I think he's, based on the lack of performance from Christopher Nkunku, I'd rather see João Pedro in the squad than him, to be fair. Marco, big ups to Josh. Up the Blues. Big up to you, Marco. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry, excuse me. Padso Made, hello again. Hope the F1 live stream went well. It went really well. Thank you very much for joining it, my friend. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining it. It was lovely to have you there. And I really appreciate the support so early in the F1 channel journey. You were very much one of the first people there, and you were very much an integral part of that live stream. So I appreciate you hugely. Hugely. Thank you so much. Marco has gone saying that he thinks that a Caicedo screamer today. I absolutely love it. Dude is shredded right now, Terminator-esque. Love it. I respect it so much. I would love to see a Caicedo screamer. And the one thing we know about Caicedo, he only fucking scores screamers. We're watching the individual walkouts. I fucking hate these individual walkouts, and they can go in the bin as soon as this Club World Cup is over. Cheers. Fuck me. It's thirsty work, this live stream stuff. Official Medallion. Hardcore, man. Watching from Kenya. Love the content. Hello, Official Medallion. Big up to you, my friend, and thank you very much for joining another live stream. Why not Gyökeres? They obviously have seen something in the data to not love Gyökeres so much. And I think if we're being honest, Gyökeres is going to end up at Man United or Arsenal. And I don't think we were ever really in for him. And why not go in for him? We've got Jackson and we've got Delap right now. So arguably there isn't a need for another striker per se. I think they're going to go more for that sort of half striker. Do you know what I mean? Like a player like João Pedro could probably play up top, but isn't necessarily needed. You've got to also remember Mark Yu is still there. I quite like him. Glad to support someone who I think should be the sporting director for this club. I would take the job. Do you know what? I would take the job. I'm sorry to say it, but I would. And arguably would do a better job, to be fair. Send Jackson away. Well, I don't want to... I don't know on Jackson being sent away, to be honest with you. I really don't. Do you think the Madueke will leave from their handler? Pick up to you, my friend, the handler. I think he probably will leave. I do. I think he probably will leave. I think we'll end up getting another winger. Maybe this Fofana guy. So, yeah, I think there is an opportunity that another player comes in, to be fair. Do you think, Medallion, do you think that Joey Knight will ever get knighted one day for his boxing prowess? Hardcore. Big up to you, my friend. I know you are part of the hardcore. Yeah, I think he probably will get knighted. He's that good, to be fair. He is that good. Right, we're still watching the Benfica team come out. What I want to do now is I want to make sure that I have got everything ready in terms of the scoreboard. The scoreboard is pretty much ready to go, which is good. I'll get rid of the team sheet in a bit. Let's not underestimate Benfica. They're a good team. I totally agree, Exile. Totally agree. I think I don't think anyone is underestimating them. They've got some like historic, arguable players really in their team, and I think we should be concerned about them. I don't think us as Chelsea fans really belittle any of these teams in this Club World Cup, really, as a whole. I think we know that every single one of them are difficult. I even said that, you know, the Flamengo game would be a difficult game. I wanted us and thought we would win it. That doesn't mean I disrespected them, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still know that they're a really good team. So yeah, I think you know, we don't really slug any other teams off per se in this tournament. We know it's going to be good. Alec White, I love the content, bro, and the kick group content. So I presume that's the kickoff group content. Yeah, no, I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much for coming into this live stream, and I appreciate you. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you very much. For Brizio, it's just said that Gittens is done 1 hour ago, and we've got the here we go. Yeah, exactly. Very, very exciting to see Gittens. Very, very exciting. Aveste live stream. How cheeky! It is very, very cheeky in this live stream. We are going to have fun in this live stream. Trust me. If you are just joining and you haven't liked the stream, like the stream. If you aren't a subscriber, subscribe right now. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. I think that Esteval on the right and Neto on the left might be a good duo. Only thing about Esteval might not be backup Reece in the same way that Neto does. I totally agree, but ultimately Reece is good enough as a defender to be fine. To be fair, really, really appreciate it with that. To be fair, so yeah, I think he can be there. Bernard, Josh, tuning in for Kenya. Got another Kenyan. Big up to the Kenyans. I love your content, bruv. Let's support Josh to 50k before 2026. We got a long way to go to get to 50k, but I really appreciate your support, and hopefully we will get there. Hopefully we will get there. That'll be massive. Otamendi has been a huge player. I totally agree. Contagonist, welcome to the live stream as well. Why, oh why? He's singing the song. Why, oh why? Is Badia starting instead of Trev? We've already talked about this, you know. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Enzo Maresca has got a plan, and obviously he's seen something in Benoit Badiashile. As I say, the way that it's shaping up on the team sheet that you're seeing on screen, I don't know if that's the way it's actually going to play. I have a weird feeling that Reece James is going to be part of the three and Cucurella is going to be very high in this game. And so I don't necessarily think that Badiashile would be the middle one. I think it actually might be Cole in the middle and Badiashile on the left-hand side. But we'll see how it goes. Do you think the lads are interested in playing all this football? Do you think the players are getting sick of playing so much? Yes, I think they are. And I think in a weird way, if this does go south, I think that'll be a proof that the boys don't actually really want to be there too much. And a lot of people slag that off, but like, why would you slag that off per se? Like, if you just want a bit of a holiday and you want a bit of a break and you've got to play in this fucking tournament in the middle of summer in huge heat under men's pressure, I kind of get it. Obviously, they're paid a fuckload of money to do their best, and so we put them under right pressure. But I think there is a point to say it might be better if, you know, they have a bit of a break before the season starts. So I'm not really too fussed either way. I'd love us to go and win this competition. But if we get knocked out even in this game, it is what it is, and we go and improve and have a bit more of a rest, and we look better at the start of next season. I think that is what it is. But yeah, there you go. How did I miss the here we go? Finally something happened. I think this will lead to Carney going to Dortmund on a permanent transfer now. Yes, I totally agree. And in a weird way, I hope it does happen for Carney's sake. The zone is showing this as a 4-3-3 very clearly with Lavia at the base of midfield and Enzo and Caicedo with the bonds bombing on. I don't think it will look like that. I think it will look like a solid double pivot with Lavia and Caicedo in the middle, to be fair. Right, let's get ready not only to rumble, but to change the scoreboard and to set this up. We've got an Italian VAR, we've got a Spanish VAR assistant, and we've got a Polish support VAR. So we're very well covered in the European elite in terms of our VAR members. Here we go. 3-0 Chelsea from Roach. There you go. 3-0 Chelsea, up the Blues. Almost an empty stadium. Really sad, but really nice for it to be free to watch. All the love to you, Josh. Thank you very much, Jasper. Welcome, as you always are, to the live stream. And I really appreciate all of your comments, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Do you think... Giovango has just asked me a fantasy football question. Do you think 2 in the poo, 1 in the Gu will get approved for fantasy football? Probably it will. But will you win the prize if you've got that name? Probably not. So if you think you're that good, you know, be careful is all I'm trying to say. Roach, do you think we really need Gittens? Yes. We really need fucking wingers. We need more than Gittens. We need more than Gittens. So with everything I just said, I do feel that... not only will we need a Gittens, we'll need another winger, because I do have a weird feeling that Madueke goes. I really do. I think there's something in that. He hasn't started a lot of games. He's been seen out partying after matches. Don't love that. Don't love that at all, to be honest with you. So, yeah, not ideal from that perspective. Michael Green, 3-0 up the Chelsea. We're about to kick off, so let me just get this ready. So you guys are synced up to me watching the game right now, because we are about to kick off, and we have just kicked off. The live stream is going, the clock is working, and we are about to see Chelsea play Benfica in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. Who thought we'd be saying that a few years ago? Hey, we could be champions of the world if we win this. And straight away, as I thought there was going to be, I'm going to take the team sheet off the screen right now. I'm going to move myself over a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. Cole Palmer is in the left half space, which I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but he did. I did say that he would be there. I also said that it would be Benoit Badiashile on the left-hand side and Cole would be on the right, which is also what has happened. Neto is there, putting pressure on the fullback. He gets a shot away, it's straight at the goalkeeper who fumbles it, and someone should have been there to shut down, because that was a very good shot from Pedro Neto. I honestly do think that Pedro Neto is playing incredibly well at the moment, immensely well, I would say, and I'm very, very impressed with him. He's starting on the right-hand side today, which no one really anticipated, but I think he's already playing very well and starting off with a bit of a bang there. Let me just zoom that in a tad. Good start from Chelsea. Good first opportunity for us. And we've just had Caicedo running in to a Reece James. And that is one player that I would not want to be running into in Reece James, because the man is built like a brick shithouse. He is built like a very big boy. Benoit Badiashile with his first touches now. He's picked up the ball and he's got a lot of time on the ball. Footy in depth. I think you're onto something with Noni. Mainly because we keep seeing rumours about him leaving. I totally agree. That's the thing. If the club are open to selling him, that means he is effectively on the market. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it is that simple, to be fair. So, yeah, I think... there's a very strong chance that Noni leaves. Very strong, to be fair. Now, Cole Palmer has moved into the middle of the pitch now with Liam Delap moving over to the right half channel. And Benfica have got a runner here. And he is offside, which is great. You were like 20 seconds behind. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is where I'm at. And I can't get that any sooner, any quicker. So if you don't want to spoil me, and you want to keep up with it, then try and delay yourself 20 seconds if you can, because I can't zoom it forward anymore. And to be fair, there's always a delay on these live streams, so I might be seeing it more in time, but you're behind me. Here we go. Liam Delap. Oh, it's through. Oh, that was a very good challenge from the defender. Last-ditch challenge there. Liam Delap was completely in, wasn't he? Completely in. Selling an England player is madness. Well... yeah, but I would counter that with, if his attitude isn't good and he's not a team player, then, you know, there's an argument there, isn't there? Do you remember there was that Noni Madueke moment where he tried to take that penalty? He was a right dick about it. I didn't like that. Delap, very close. I totally agree. Mo Coyote, I'm synced right up with you this time. Big love, big love. Yeah. Sync up to that time, and you'll be all good to go. And you won't get any spoilers, and you just got to pray that your friends aren't going to spoil you as well. Romeo Lavia is incredibly high up here. He could not be higher up. He's dropped in now, but all three of the midfielders are pressing this is such an interesting shape. You've basically got the double pivot in, and when I say double pivot, I mean a double attacking pivot in Delap and Cole Palmer pushing very high. Then you got the 3 midfielders there, and then fuck knows where Pedro Neto is. Is Pedro Neto in the middle of the pitch? Or is that Enzo? I think Pedro Neto is literally in the middle of the pitch, which is crazy. Break. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Oh, fuck's sake. I hate when they stop it. What channel is it being streamed on? DAZN, my friend. DAZN. We just bought an Englishman, Joshua Loftus. Very good point, Joshua Loftus. And you always bring in the good points. Exactly. Like, there's no... I think the problem... the point that they were trying to make... Who was it that said that? Who was it that said the Madueke thing? Sending an England player. Michael Green. The thing that Michael Green, I think, is trying to say is... He's just broken into the England squad. Why would you sell that kind of player? And I kind of agree. I kind of agree with you. I understand why you're saying it completely. Let me just see if I've got these on. No. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. I can hear myself a bit more now. Because I couldn't really hear myself in the microphone, which is weird. Make sure can you give me a thumbs up to make sure you can hear me, lads? Will we regret it selling Madueke? Potentially, yes. Because he's still got the ability to score goals and get assists. I think it's more about cohesion. I think it's more about unity within the squad. I think it's more about players getting on and they're not being divas and not being dickheads in the squad. Do you know what I mean? And I think with the way that Noni sometimes carries himself, the board might have been unhappy with that. And I think also it's about output as well. He's played a lot of football, Noni. And I think what we always say is he's inconsistent. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Sean, my friend. Thank you very much. We've got a lot of possession here. A lot of possession, which is nice. Cole Palmer is in a very deep position here. And it is the back three that I thought it was going to be, with Reece as the, as the sort of inverted fullback. And what I mean by that is inverting in terms of the back four. Cole Palmer has just broken through 2 players. That was clearly a foul. Clearly a foul. Young players need next season. They are gelling. I agree. I agree. I think there'll be a lot of team cohesion come through this season, and I think that could be with or without Noni. To be honest with you. Cheers, Josh. Stock is high. Watching him. Oh, here we go. One second, lads. Pedro Neto gets the corner. That's good. Sorry, Josh. Stock is high. Watching him can be so frustrating. He is selfish. He reminds me a bit of Zaha attitude when he was younger. Wants to be a showman. I agree. I totally agree with you, my friend. Totally agree. I think you kind of sometimes need players like that. Players with an ego. Players with a selfish streak. You need that. That's fine. I just think it can go too far. Do you know what I mean? I think it can go on more than it needs to. So yeah. Any news on the front of shirt sponsor? Not that I've heard. But I'm sure they'll get one this season. That was a decent through ball. Nearly found Cucurella, but he was offside, and they will get the free kick here. But yeah, look. Can Noni Madueke come good at Chelsea? Absolutely. Definitely. But if we do get a big bid in for him, we make a bit of profit, and that enables us to go and sign someone else. All I'm going to say is I can understand why they would do it. Does it mean that they should? Not necessarily, but again, it depends on what's happened behind the scenes. And I think there has been something that's happened behind the scenes. I really, really do. What stand do you have your season ticket from the Loftus? East Upper, my friend. East Upper. If I remember correctly, I think you go to some of the games, don't you, my friend? Let me know. Moises Caicedo now in the number 6 position, picking up the ball. Rabiel Alvarez, as we thought. I'm glad it's set up in the way that I thought it was going to set up. As I thought, Cole Palmer is in that left pocket, and you really do hope that he gets on the ball and is able to unleash that left foot, because you don't really want him cutting in on his right-hand side there. And I thought that Cucurella was going to be high and wide. And as you can see here, he's picked up the ball in a very good position. And I want to see him cross there, which he doesn't do. And he misplaces the pass to Cole Palmer, which is very unlike Cucurella. And Cole puts the ball through now to Neto, which is a really good pass, actually. I want to cut back here, Enzo. Cut back. Enzo with the cross. Decent cross, really. Is it going to stay on? Cucurella's kept it on. Brilliant. This is good football from us. Really good football. Cole Palmer on his left foot with a cross. And the goalkeeper gets his hands on it. Decent. That was decent football, to be fair. Yeah, I do. Managed 6 this season. I think you sit in the Matthew Harding. Let me know, Josh. Let me know. Cheers to us. Cheers to the live stream. If you haven't liked this one, let me know. Oh, Josh, you paid to go on the season ticket list. Well, good luck to you, my friend. I hope you get one. It took me a fuckload of time to get one, even 25 years ago. So yeah, nice that we've. I mean, I can't let it go now. I don't think I'll ever let it go, the season ticket, because it's so fucking difficult to get one, and yeah, I would never want to start trying to get back on that list again. We are bossing, Josh. I agree. You do Upper Pal. East Upper, do you mean? Nice. If you're in East Upper, come and say hello, my friend, next time. You'll hear me if you're in the East Upper, because I'm the only one that fucking shouts. Benoit Badiashile, I thought was a good interception there, but it goes off. Hey you, Caleb. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Big up to you. This midfield setup on the pitch is solid and working. I agree, Padstow. I agree, my friend. Just wondering how hard it is to get Chelsea tickets for Chelsea matches. It's hard, Sean. It's not easy to get tickets. We do have a channel sponsor. Really good challenge there from Colwell to break up the play. Well done. We do have a channel sponsor which is like called Footy Breaks, or Sports Breaks, I should say. And there's a link in the description, right at the bottom of the description. Which they can help you get tickets and travel if you need. So, yeah, if you want to, I'd recommend using those guys. We have to pace ourselves. I totally agree. Colin Delap in front of. Oh, sorry, yeah, 4-2-1-2. I don't think that's enough players. I think that's 9. So, do you mean 4-2-1-2-1 or maybe no? I think it's as we think. You know, I think it's pretty much a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. But when we're attacking, Cucurella is the left winger, and Cole Palmer isn't on a wing. He is in a half space with Enzo Fernandez. Lovely half turn from Cole Palmer. Gets the ball out to Cucurella on the left-hand side. Whip that ball in, my friend. Whip that ball in. He's got the ball in, and he's just missed out on a couple of players there on the far post, both Enzo and Pedro Neto, unfortunately. Good start from Chelsea, from Brojo. I agree. It's really interesting to see the reaction from the board recently. Fanbase online seem to not like the ownership. I personally disagree. Well, yeah, exactly. They're doing fine. They honestly are on track, and you know, this season will be another key season to see how we judge them. You know, I agree with you though. I think there is a lot of forced hate on people that are trying to do their best job for Chelsea, and in an era in which it's more difficult than ever to build a squad, I think they're doing a relatively good job, to be fair. I met a guy at my apprenticeship. We had the same birthday year, both Chelsea fans, and he has 2 seasons tickets. Send them my way when he can't go. There you go. There was a penalty shout there. Sorry, lads, but that was a load of shit. Fuck's sake. Will you be doing more videos on this channel? Hopefully. I'm trying to get more time, but I am incredibly busy at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to try and do more videos. I'll try and do some more, like, you know, out-and-out videos as well. But these live streams are fun, and I enjoy chatting with all of you guys. So I'm probably going to be prioritising the live streams for the time being. Your stream delayed, or is that from YouTube? YouTube mainly. I'm watching it live on my screen right now, and so it will be YouTube. I'm also pushing this in 4K, so that might be why it takes a little bit longer. It's a lot of information to do. Have you heard about pre-season matches this year abroad? I heard one is in Dublin against Milan, but nothing since. I think, Sean, all of those games are actually now at Stamford Bridge. I've heard. Vivid Tickets sold these for £9. Don't know what you mean by that. What's your second team? In terms of the UK, in terms of English football, I'd probably say Wimbledon. I don't live too far away from that ground, and I think they've got a very good story in terms of, a Phoenix club. And I think, anyone would be enamoured with that. They're also sponsored by Football Manager, which I think, and they make very good kits, and they're blue. So can't really go wrong with that. They're probably never going to be in the Premier League, and so they're never going to compete with Chelsea. So I don't mind that per se. In terms of on the continent, in terms of European teams, Inter Milan I've always had a soft spot for in Italy. I think they're a very good team. In Spain, wouldn't necessarily say I've got a team, but Oviedo's story is quite interesting, isn't it? Wouldn't really say I've got a German team. In France, obviously, you support Strasbourg because of the Chelsea connection, and soon enough in Portugal we might be having Sporting as well, which would be really, really cool. If Cucurella gets booked, he'll miss the next round. I agree. That is not good. I agree. That's not good. Let us know if you got a second team, guys. That's a good question from Tom. I hope I've answered you there. Padstow, Plymouth Argyle is my second club. There you go, more local to you. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Didn't they have Wayne Rooney as manager at Plymouth Argyle? Right, so Benfica are picking up the ball. They've played it short in the goal kick, and they are waiting for a mistake here, which has happened from Levi Colwill. He has pushed the centre forward. In the Premier League, that would not have been given, but in this competition, it obviously will. Yeah, obviously will. Lowest price section, lower level. Very good. Okay. Sorry, choosing music. I don't quite understand what you mean by that, but there you go. Galway United for Shawnee. Love it. Choosing music, Swansea. Nice. We've had some good Chelsea players from Swansea, and we've given them a lot of players actually as well. DAZN are running a poll right now. Chelsea are reportedly signing Gittens. What do you think? And I think, what did it say? Immediate impact, he'll need time to adjust. Main people say 55% are saying he'll need time to adjust. I think that's absolutely ridiculous that there's that many people saying that, to be honest. I arguably think he'll be the starting left wing, to be fair. Cole Palmer picks up the ball in the left half space. He's got Cucurella outside of him. Cucurella, he wants to cross Cucurella, and there's not really any options there. Cole Palmer gets the cross in, and someone should have been on that ball. That is one of the most infuriating crosses to play. There's got to be someone gambling there. There's got to be two players gambling there. Arguably, it should have been Rory Delap. Rory Delap, I knew that was a bingo card. It's hit. Liam Delap, I should say. I've got Rory Delap in my head, and because he was such an iconic player, I just can't believe that's his son, I just can't believe it. Cucurella picks up the ball on the left-hand side. He's going to cross it. I kind of wanted him to shoot there, Oh! Enzo Fernandez with a big shot. Nice volley. Pedro Neto with a nice setback. Oh, we're loving it in the crowd. Love it. Where was that exactly? Jamie Gittens, here we go. What do you think, Big Dog? From Energy, welcome Energy. I love it. I rate it. I'm happy. I think he's going to, as I just said, I think, he'll be right up there in terms of being involved in the first team. And I think he might be our starting left winger in next season. Cole gets the ball out here to Caicedo. Reece James on the left-hand side. Sorry, right-hand side, I should say. Cole Palmer whips the ball in. Decent ball. And Cole at the back post couldn't get onto it. It was way too heavy. And I think Enzo Maresca is going to be a bit annoyed about that cross because it was a good opportunity and we didn't make the most of that one there. They've played it short. We're not pressing high today. There's some feigned efforts at a press. So we're seeing the pressing formation as a 4-4-2 as we expected, with Delap and Cole Palmer right up there. But Benfica have played it through us here, which is not good. But Romeo Lavia, as he always does, breaks up, and now we've got a break on here. Pedro Neto is up front. There's not a lot of options, but Delap has got it. Is he going to be given offside here? Cucurella's in a lot of space. He's got to shoot straight away. He's on his right foot. Oh, it's off the line. It was a wonderful, wonderful header. It was a really good Benfica header. Probably one of the most important actions of the game, that was. What immaculate defending that was from Benfica. I never really love it when Cucurella comes in and cuts in on his right foot and shoots. He's not got as much frosty as he would do otherwise in his left foot. But that was definitely the biggest opportunity of the game so far, and really should have been a goal, I think. Such a shame for Cucurella. He deserves a goal. He really deserves a goal. And Romeo Lavia gets the ball inside again. He gets the ball to Rory Delap, who's just cleaned out. The referees in this tournament are shit. They are properly shite. And I don't like slagging off referees. I don't think it does the game any good. But when they've been this bad, it's just awful. Cole Palmer has got the ball in the penalty area, though. He's got to beat a defender. He gets a wonderful shot with his left foot. And again, it's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper with his going over to his right-hand side. That must have hurt his hand, because that was a big one. Foul on Delap should have been a foul. Massively so. I think I love Delap from Broja. I think I love Delap as well, to be fair. He's so good. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at a potential handball here. I don't think it was a handball. It looked like it was a head, but could be wrong. I don't think they're going to VAR this. I don't think they are. Pedro Neto is over the ball. He's waiting. I think we are going to just play on here. I don't think there is a VAR. Would I be up for a pint? Well, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's get a group of us together and let's make it happen. Here we go. Caicedo gets the ball through. It's gone to Cucurella with a lovely ball inside here that doesn't find anyone. There's a lot of people in the box there, and we're just not finding them. Cole Palmer on the left-hand side again. He can whip a ball in. You'd love to see it. It doesn't go far enough. And the referee gives a foul for that. Like, honestly, the consistency in this game is a joke. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because, I don't just want to arbitrarily slag off referees. But, like, come on, sort it out. Just fucking sort it out. We're watching a replay here of this chance. It was a really good reverse ball in from Neto to Delap. Delap finds his way over to Cucurella. And it was just off the line. It really was. He was in front of the line. It was a really good header. There's no worries about that being a handball. I didn't think it was to start off with. But it's fantastic defending from that player. What do you think about the new World Cup format? I love it. I rate it. It's a lot better than the pre-existing tournaments. Not sure how I feel about Cole Palmer on the left. Yeah, look, he was absent on the right. He gets isolated out there, and I think the majority of the play for Cole Palmer can actually come on the left. And the way that Pedro Neto plays and is able to... God, no, sorry, I'm just watching Cole there go absolutely mad for another refereeing decision. I think what Pedro Neto does is he picks up the ball and runs with it with pace, and he can beat players. And I don't think Cole Palmer wants to do that. So I don't mind him being on the left here, especially with Cucurella being on the outside of him. I think it works. And I think with the players cutting in on their favoured foot all the time, I think the centre of the pitch gets so congested. So I think the natural width, and it's staying natural width, is actually quite a good thing for us. We've nearly got 100 viewers in here. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do me a favour and like the stream. We'll hopefully get 100 people in here before half-time. And then we'll get into half-time. We'll have a lovely chat. We'll have a lovely, lovely chat. So let's have a look at the stats so far. We've got Chelsea with 46 possessions. We've had 4 shots to their 0, 2 on targets to their 0. And we have committed 3 fouls to their 0. We've had 3 corners, they've had 0, and they've had 2 offsides. I mean, that's dominance in the first half from Chelsea, isn't it? That's dominance. Here we go. Enzo picks up the ball. Can he put it forward? He tries to, but it goes out, unfortunately. Smash the likes for Josh. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Michael. I really, really appreciate it. You guys obviously have smashed the likes because we're now up to 99 viewers. We're very, very close to 100. Let me just check. It might actually be 100. It's not just yet. We're close though. Big up to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much, John Doe. You are the best, Josh. You are the best, my friend. I really appreciate you all. And I know all of you guys could be out on your Saturday nights enjoying yourselves and going crazy, watching this in a pub, watching this elsewhere, or just watching the game. So thank you very much for stopping by and watching with me. I really, really appreciate it. Footy in depth. I love how Neto plays as a left back when defending. Really reminds me of Kvaratskhelia. Definitely an underappreciated attribute for a winger. Totally agree. Totally agree. I mean, he's on the right side today, but agree. I think Reece James will enjoy that more, to be fair, to have him alongside him there. I really do. This seems like how the Europa final game went. Interesting comparison. I rate that. How do you feel about Jackson losing his cool too often? Oh, well, you don't know if you were here for the last stream pass. So we did a live stream. We watched that red card happen in real time, and I was furious about it. And I think, unfortunately for Jackson, not only has he missed crucial games in this Club World Cup and therefore probably won't be starting in the Club World Cup from now on, he won't be starting the first game in the Premier League, and that is possibly the most important thing for him. That he's missing that game. Do you know what I mean? Because if he's not starting regularly in the Premier League, he's in trouble. You know, arguably, Jackson is more of a European level. Like when I say level, I mean you want Jackson to be playing in some of those European games, the Champions League games. I think his skill set benefits that more so than a Liam Delap. I think Liam Delap will be the starting number 9 for the majority of games, though, to be fair. Night out, now I've got a 3-yard watching Palmer. Love it. Start them early, my friend. Thank you, Energy. Yeah. Start them early. Rate that. That is early to be starting a 3-year-old. Don't know if I was watching Chelsea at 3. I'd like to think so. Long time ago, that is. Cole Palmer here pressing on the left-hand side. We are pressing high now, but Cole Palmer's doing a lot of work and is by himself. And if they manage to play out from that position, that is our throw quite clearly, then we were in trouble if that had happened. True Geordie joins the chat. What a fucking legend. He joins this chat. He is probably the most supportive person I've ever met in my entire life. Looks like you'll be getting João Pedro ahead of us, mate. Thoughts on that transfer? Well, that sounds like it should be a kickoff video, Brian. So maybe we'll save the majority of that chat for the kickoff. But I think João Pedro is a good player. Do I think he's a game changer for either of us? No. Would he probably be better for you? Yes. Will we probably ruin him? Yes. Am I visibly excited about the signing? No. Will he start for us now that we've got Gittens? Probably not. So we're talking about 50 million odd quid for a fucking sub, and that is the way the football is going. But I think if they can bring in 40 odd million, 30 million even for Christopher Nkunku, then they'll happily spend that money on João Pedro. They are similar quality. I think there's an argument to say that João Pedro is better than Christopher Nkunku, to be honest with you. And I think a lot of people would argue that point and say that Christopher Nkunku is better. But he certainly hasn't been better for Chelsea. And that ball was nearly in there for Cucurella and he just missed it, just fluffed his line. Can we all send some love to True Geordie? He's out there enjoying himself right now and he deserves some love. We need to get True Geordie on one of these live streams. Do you know what my dream is? My dream is to do more kickoff live streams and do it like the old days where we used to watch some of the games. I love the kickoff live streams and I miss that. And I would love to do more with Brian. Brian and I did a few 2-man live streams, both for the Champions League, but also, I suppose, most famously at the World Cup. And I think if we don't do that next summer for England matches, I think that would be a big mistake. And I think that would be really fun. But send some love to True Geordie as well. Look, there's already a lot of love going in there. Come on, you Blues. Bob, hello, mate. Welcome. We got a lot of love for True Geordie in the chat already. We got a lot of love. Let us know, if you're still watching, Brian, with a comment, what you feel about that deal. Are you gutted to have missed out on him? Or would you prefer to get Elanga anyway? Is Joey out there? I don't think Joey is watching, no. I don't think he is. I think Joey is enjoying the game. And I think he'll be doing a match review tomorrow. Look at the love from True Geordie. I love it. I love you, my friend. Absolutely love you. He's enjoying himself right now. And I know he'll appreciate all the love from all the Chelsea fans. It's a funny thing with Brian. He's got two very close Chelsea friends. And I don't think you can help but kind of get, rub off on the love of those teams. Like obviously, deep down he doesn't want us to succeed, and deep down I don't want Newcastle to succeed. But also saying that, because of the friendship, I also do kind of want Newcastle to do well. I do. I'm unashamed to say that. Like whenever I see the Premier League fixtures, I always want Eddie Howe and the Newcastle squad, which is a tight squad and a great fan base, to do well. And there's a lot stronger and better fan base than some of the other clubs in the Premier League. And so, we always leave that. There, I think now is going to be a very brief drinks break, which is absolutely understandable, bearing in mind it's 33 degrees in North Carolina right now. Yes, Footy in Depth, I really missed the kickoff live streams. Well, look, do this, right? Everyone that has watched the kickoff live streams and wants the kickoff live streams to remain and resume, and for us to do a few more of them when the time is right, let us know in the chat if you want some of those right now. Let us know. That'd be good. When is the next kickoff episode? Probably next week. Probably mid next week, I would say, is the next one. There you go. Michael Green, love Geordies. Everyone loves the fucking Geordies. Everyone loves it. Mental, been watching True Geordie from day one. That is how I found Josh and Joey from Josh Loftus. There you go, Brian. Josh Loftus is one of the OGs of these channels. One of the OGs of Joey's channel. And there you go. You introduced us to him. There you go. Until they play us, Emil. Yeah, exactly. Would be massive. Would love to see you on a live stream for Chelsea versus Newcastle. Sean, yes, the Ludwig. That would be good. We'll have to do those. We will do those. Footy in Depth has asked Brian who he's going for in the boxing tonight. I didn't even know there was a boxing match tonight. That just shows you my naivety. I am not as big on the boxing scene as Brian and Joey are, unfortunately. This was the opportunities that we're just watching now. We had the one cleared off the line from Cucurella's cut inside on his right foot curler, and then obviously we just watched the Cole Palmer opportunity where the goalkeeper just gets it. We've had some good chances. We probably should have scored in this one, to be fair. We really probably should have scored. We've still got 45% possession, which is surprising. Big love to the chat from Brian. We'll sort more shows for sure. This is the thing. We aren't in the same place anymore, so it makes it more difficult. But my God, could we easily do one of these live streams? And Joey and I have done some of them recently where we have done them remotely, and it's relatively easy to do, to be fair. So yeah, we definitely will have to do that. And it's the UFC tonight, not boxing. It's Topuria in the UFC. This is it. The problem that I'm seeing at the moment with the UFC is it's just, I used to fucking love the UFC, and it's just fallen off a cliff, hasn't it, recently? It really has. It's the Jake Paul fight, yes. Who the fuck is Jake Paul even fighting? Educate me, please. If Chelsea still want a centre-back, Antonio Silva is 21, really promising, looks really good against us. Agreed. Was Antonio Silva the one that cleared it off the line? Let me look at what number he is. 4. I think he was the one that got it off the line. So, fair enough. And I think, to be fair to the directors of football, we have actually been looking at this guy. Energy with the super chat. Sorry, my friend. Let me bring this back up. Energy, thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. And he's just said, up the Chelsea with his little 3-year-old at home enjoying the game, indoctrinating them very early into the Chelsea way of life. And we are underway with the game as well. So I'm sure Energy's 3-year-old will be enjoying this match. Kenzie, much love from Nigeria. Welcome, my friend. Much love to you as well. And much love to anyone watching from Nigeria as well. The John Jones things has really rubbed me up the wrong way. I totally agree. I totally agree. He doesn't really ever want to fight again, and he hasn't for a very long time, John Jones, and he's a bit of a fuck up anyway. Cole Palmer gets the ball in the left half space, gets a shot away. Not as powerful as I thought it was going to be. Not as powerful as I thought it was going to be. But that's another shot, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've had a lot of We've had a lot of shots here, and I don't think the stats that I'm seeing are live. So let me pull up some stats here so I can get them up for you, because we need to see how we're doing. Stats. So we're now up to 58% possession. We've had 5 shots. Here we go. 1 second. Benfica attacking. We're breaking now. Reece James gets the ball. Liam Delap has got it. Cole Palmer wants it on the left-hand side. That is a high, wide, and not at all handsome ball. And Cole Palmer can't get any near it. That's probably the worst mistake that Delap has made in a Chelsea shirt, I'd say, so far. So, yes, we've had 5 shots, 4 on target. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target. So, it's dominant. We're having more possession now as well. So, we're looking good. We're looking good here. Don't know what the referee's on about. Get on with the fucking game, my friends. And they're going to throw the ball in. Look at that upper tier. It's just completely empty. And what they were saying, the Club World Cup, was that, oh, that was a bad foul. What they were saying is, obviously, the first couple of games, you know, we were playing in the middle of the day in America, and it was the midweek, and that's why the attendances weren't that high. But I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that there aren't more people there. Obviously, our boy George Benson is there today enjoying the game, and he's fucking loving this tournament. He is, Benson. He's absolutely fucking loving it. Lavia is looking really good, Emil. I agree. I absolutely agree. So, free kick here. Caicedo with the hair dye job, looking fantastic over the ball. He does look really lean. Someone said that earlier on. He's looking fit at the moment, Caicedo, and you gotta love it. Enzo Fernandez with the ball here. Over to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto gets the ball on the right-hand side. He wants to cross it, but he can't. Enzo wants to cross it, but he can't. And it goes back to Reece James and ultimately Levi Colwill. And we're playing it around here. Again, you don't just want like arbitrary crosses to come in here. Oh, Caicedo with a through ball that nearly found its way, trickled its way to Cole Palmer. Just didn't make it there. And Cole Palmer needs to put in some legwork here to press the defender so that they can't play it out. He's played a long switch ball and unfortunately he couldn't make it there. Lavia is looking really good. Really, really good. Big up to 96 of you that's watching. If you haven't liked the stream, like it right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. It will pop up on stream and I can give you a shout out and say thank you very much personally as well. And yeah, like the stream if you're enjoying the way that Chelsea are playing now at the moment, because we are looking good. And Enzo Fernandez, as I say that, with a good ball over to Liam Delap, who nearly brings it down. And yeah, he's gutted with himself right now for not bringing it down. That would have been a wonderful moment for Liam Delap. I don't know if he's hurt himself here. Maybe, he's rubbing his eye. It's sad we pulled Anselmido from starter in Boca Juniors to no football for a year, maybe 2 now. We hope we don't kill too many youngsters. I think what you got to think about Anselmido, and I'm sorry to say this if this bursts your bubble, but he was never going to play for Chelsea. I have a feeling that he was always going to be bought and sold, and he'll go and move to someone else in Europe. That's what I do. Silva is having such a good game against us. There you go. Well, this is why they're looking at him. He does look like a good player. I think what I worry about is, I mean, how much are Benfica gonna charge? Because Benfica have fucking fleeced us for a lot of money in their time. A lot of money. I think we've probably been one of the biggest, pocket monies for Benfica. Cucurella with the ball. What a save from the goalkeeper. Their defence has been amazing so far, Benfica. No wonder they got this far in the tournament with defence like that. Fuck me. Do I live next to a police station? No, in between 2 hospitals, and I've got both windows open, and it's 30 degrees still. So forgive me. But yeah, if you hear some random sirens, that's what it is. Hopefully. Do you know what? For having 2 windows open, it doesn't sound too bad. And I'm a lot cooler than I have been when I've been doing some of these live streams. So forgive me, but you might have to deal with an occasional ambulance going backwards and forwards. This is the thing, like let's just get some legislation in London to make sure that they can't do that, because I think it's a fucking disgrace, to be honest. I know people are saving lives, but also you don't need to make that noise, to be honest with you, to do the same job. Right. We've got the ball here on the right-hand side. Pedro Neto is going to have to beat someone to be able to get a cross in. He tries to get a cross in with the left foot. It was a bit of a random cross. And Benoit Badiashile can't get the ball in. No, that's just Joey throwing hands, exactly. Joey getting arrested, to be fair. There is a little QR code on screen and a link in the description if you want to pick up a Chelsea kit. All you got to do is use code Josh10. That will give you 10% off. So if you are looking for a kit right now, use that code. It will give you 10% off your order. They cost a fucking load of money, so hopefully that helps if you are going to go and pick up a Chelsea kit. And there'll be a QR code that will come up very soon on stream for you guys if you want to go and get access to that offer. Benfica have played a quick ball here. Sanchez should have been out. Fuck me, what a joke. They aren't looking like they've got a lot of threat up top, really. We're just watching this Cucurella chance again. Cucurella should have slotted this. It's very good goalkeeping. Very good goalkeeping. What do you think about the goalkeeper situation? Is there a chance we put out a Mannion because the goalkeeper team sees something in Penders or just financial? I don't believe they pulled out of the deal, to be honest. I don't believe they have. I think it's all negotiation. I think the Mannion signs for us. I really do. I tell you what is bullshit. The Martinez deal. I think the Aston Villa goalkeeper, I think that's a load of shit. Got to score soon. Don't want Benfica getting confidence as this game goes on, nicking a late goal. I totally agree. I totally agree. Do you know what the dream would be? Would be to get a goal before half time. It would be perfect. We really need to be pressing Benfica higher than we are because we're giving them a lot of time on the ball. Look at that ball from the goalkeeper. They've got 4 attackers up front. We have to make the most of this when they've got that many players forward. We really do. But we've got the ball back. Caicedo on it. Over to Reece James. Oh, do you know what, right? Sometimes the football is boring. But we really do play some good football sometimes. That's another good ball from Cole Palmer through to Cucurella. That's the worst cross I think I might have ever seen. What the fuck was that? Cucurella is usually so calm when he gets it, in those positions. And he's just rushed out unnecessarily. And it's a throw-in for Benfica. They bring the ball back in. Energy. What do you think of the academy problem theory? Parents should stop sending kids to Cobham when Chelsea keep buying youngsters and selling homegrown players to make pure profit. No game time in a shirt. The problem with your theory, Energy, is that what you're discounting is the amazing academy that we have and the ability to improve players. And even if those players don't make it at Chelsea, which we need to remember, we've got 2 academy players playing for us right now in a Reece James and a Levi Colwill. That you can, if you are elite, you can make it. And ultimately, any academy only does the same thing. It only produces talent for the very best players. That's it, right? You don't get to play for Man United if you're not a really good player. You don't get to play for City if you're not a very good player. In fact, even if you are a very good player, like a Cole Palmer, you might not even break into the team then. So I don't think it's inherently a Chelsea problem. And I also think that if I was a parent, looking to put my son or daughter into a Premier League academy, Chelsea is probably the best. You can't always think about it as getting to play for Chelsea, unfortunately. As much as a lot of players will want to play for Chelsea, it's all about growing and becoming a better player. And if you eventually break into the first team, Buddy Shield just has fucked that there. If you break into the first team, great. If you play for Chelsea, that's a bonus. I think what you really want to be doing is having a footballing education and a good chance to play football at a very good level. Not everyone could play for Chelsea. Not everyone could play in the Premier League. Not everyone could play in England. A lot of these boys, the academy boys, go and play and have great careers elsewhere. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sanchez is all right. We need a Chelsea robot up front. Okay, fair enough. Benfica looks so tired. Yes, I think they do. Especially up front. Delap not had a good game. Yeah, Delap, to be fair, looks a bit tired in these conditions. I think Santos for Lavia would be a good sub to push Palmer into the box and finish his chances. Yeah, don't mind that. I think maybe to push Palmer into the box, you would need to bring on a more attacking player as well, potentially. Maybe it is time for Noni Madueke, Who else we got on the bench that could come on? Tyreek George, potentially. Yeah, maybe even a Mark U. Maybe even a Mark U, you know. The one player I don't want to see playing is Christopher Nkunku. I very much hope he stays on the bench. It's kind of going how I thought it would go, to be fair. It's kind of... We're looking good. We're looking dominant. And we've had chances. We've just not been able to finish them. And I think all it's going to take is another good chance and we might get a goal here. Cole Palmer is making runs and just no one is finding him. Big up to 97 of you watching. Thank you so much for joining the live stream and thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Romeo Lavia with the ball here in the middle of the pitch. Pass it to Colwell. He always does a very good vertical ball. Finds Caicedo. Caicedo doesn't really have any other options. Benfica are so fucking deep. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would love to be able to see their average positions here. Don't know if I can see them mid-game. But they are so deep. So deep. And it's another one of those games where we struggle against the low block. What they're doing is they're pushing the two central players and the two wide players that are furthest forward very high up the pitch. And so if they break on us like they've just done, they have good opportunities to score. But if they don't do that, then they are open on the counter. And I feel like we almost need to do a counter-counter. We need to draw them towards us, and then we need to go. And there's going to be 3 minutes of added time. So let me get the scoreboard ready so we can pause this and go into half-time. And we'll have a good old fucking chat at half-time. We'll have a good old chat. So get ready with some questions for half-time. Let me know what you think of the first half as well. And we'll get into this. Oh, fuck. Caicedo is down and he's rolling around like he has been in... I'm very worried about this, guys. Let's hope that this is Caicedo playing up to try and get this guy sent off. But the way that Caicedo went down... Anytime that Caicedo goes down, you shit yourself, don't you? You really, really do shit yourself. Feel sorry for Nkunku's balloon in his sock. He's given that up, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean now? He really isn't going to be doing it. So we've just watched this. This guy's hurt his tailbone, which is fine and not a problem. Caicedo, I'm trying to... What's wrong with him here? Is he hurt his knee? Oh, no, not a knee. Not a long-term knee injury because of a fucking pitch. Again, please. Right, everyone, please very much pray for Moises Caicedo right now. They're moving the leg, which is, in a weird way, good. Just pray for Caicedo, please. They keep moving the leg, so I feel like if it was anything serious, I don't think they would be doing that. I think they would have immobilised it right now. I might just do a little drinks order here, guys. 1 second. So it's nearly half time. If Caicedo is injured, just write the season off. I know we've got good CMs, but just fucking write the season off. He's on his feet, which is encouraging. And obviously he's got 15 minutes now where the club can assess him and see how bad it is. But he's running, so he's running and he's also changed direction. So that's pretty good thing. Reminds me of the Zuma injury. Don't even say that because that Zuma injury was horrendous. So yeah, I think he's moving. He's moving okay. So I think he was playing that up to try and get some. Try and get a potential red card potentially, but that's so good. Michael said it right, guys. Smash the like and the subscribe if you aren't already. If you aren't subscribed, this is a good time to do so because you'll get a fucking shout out, a huge shout out. Caicedo is a fucking tank, isn't he? Like, he is just, like, honestly, he gets battered in the match. He gets battered every fucking game. I've seen that guy get tackles that would injure players for the rest of their careers. And he stays on. We must be very much near the end of the first half here. So let's see. Cucurella with the ball inside to Cole Palmer. I think he's overrun this. He should have... This is the thing. We've had so many chances here. He should have scored. I'm worried that it might tighten up on him during half-time. Man is the epitome of a beast. I totally agree, Mr. Shawnee Ludwig. I think if he was injured and there was anything wrong with him, I feel like they would have taken him off. Especially with Dario Sugu on the bench and able to come on here. So it will be Pedro Neto probably with the last kick of the first half here. They've got some big centre-backs and some very able centre-backs. So these set pieces won't be too good. Rory Rees with the subscription. I think that is my man from Padstow. Big up to you, my friend. Welcome again to the channel. And thank you for giving me another subscriber. I love it. What do you make of the lap here? Doesn't look up for it. Up to it. He's good. Smelly Hoover has just subscribed. That's a worrying... I'd be worried about that, my friend. I'd be worried about that. The lap's going to be fine, guys. He's really good. And it's half time. Let me end the timer and we'll get ready for the second half. It's been a very good first half. Don't get me wrong. We've had plenty of chances. We should have scored probably 2 or 3 goals. But you can't hate it when you're banging on the door and you're getting chances for Chelsea. If you haven't liked the stream, please do me a favour and like the stream right now, because you know what happens at half time. There's a fucking huge influx of Chelsea fans that want to know what's going on in the game. So yeah, big it. It's the man from Padstow. Half time now. Here he is. It's the man from Padstow. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you very much for your support, as always. My man from Padstow has been supporting the F1 channel. If you guys are F1 fans, there is a link in the description to a couple of rookies. Go and like and subscribe that channel. Do me a favour and do that. JP, good first half in my opinion. We need to find the lap more often. I agree. Energy is going to still go for a Chelsea 2-0. Enzo and Neto will score. That's a very good shout. I rate that. Now, overall, that is a strong first half. And really, the only thing we should be thinking is, can we get Andre Silva? Is that his name, Andre Silva? Antonio Silva. Andre Silva was the other player, midfielder. I think we should be thinking Antonio Silva. Can we get him? Should we do a bit of fucking live research on Antonio Silva and have a look at how good he is? Let me pull this up right now. So, first of all, I want to go on Capology and find out how much money he's on, because we all know Antonio Margaretti. Name the film. Antonio Silva. Antonio Silva salary profile. Antonio Silva is on. He's got a contract, let's see, until 2027. So 2 years left on his... Lads, this is interesting. Right. So 2 years left on his deal. He has got a €100 million release clause. Could be a problem. But he's only on €30,000 a week. Can we treble that salary? Yes. Will we? Not sure. 21 years old. Would become one of the most expensive centre-backs in the entire world, if not the most expensive centre-back in the entire world. But he looks very, very good. He looks really, really good. Inglorious Bastards, you've called it. You've nailed it. Energy, the big dog does F1 content. I do. Go and follow the channel. It's called Couple of Rookies. And you will not regret following it. Trust me, you will not regret it. Hyphen Costa Rica, Josh, has been a good first half. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to anyone that is watching from Costa Rica. He's class. Surprise more teams don't have a look at him. I totally agree. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm now going to go, who shall we compare Antonio Silva to? I'm thinking Levi Colwill. Shall we do that? I think we should do that. Let me know who you want to compare Antonio Silva to. And what I will do is I will do my best to bring it up. So let's go Antonio Silva. If I can spell it, that would be good. Antonio Silva. And he's playing for 2024 Benfica. Yeah, let's go. No, I'll do Ruben Diaz later, right? I'll do Ruben Diaz later, but let's do Colwell first because, like, Colwell. Would you guys agree that Colwell is probably our best player? Best player? What am I fucking even saying? Best centre back. Because I feel like he is the best centre back at the moment. Right, generate this comparison. Let's do a source. Let's do a image. Where is an image? Oh, I'm just going to fucking replace the team sheet. Fuck it. And we'll generate that. Would you take off Benoit Bediashile? No. Do we need Santos at half time? Maybe not half time, but maybe soon after. Right, I've got the comparison, guys. Let's bring it up. Let me save this image down. Thank you to all of you that are joining in the live stream. Welcome. If you haven't liked it already, like the live stream right now. Because we will be getting into the game in the second half. And what I'm about to do is give you some live comparison to see how good... Oh, shit, that's not good. To see how good Antonio Silva is in comparison to my boy. Let me bring this down. Now, let me make this a bit smaller. Sorry, guys. What I've got to do is that image was a lot bigger than what I wanted it to be. But I'm bringing it forward now. Right, here we go. Let's put it there. I'm going to go over here. Right. So, this is the comparison between Antonio Silva and Levi Colwell. Hopefully, you guys can see this as well as I can. It's a little bit small, but I feel like we can make a good fucking point here. I think we all can. All of you joining the chat, smash up the likes for the big dog. Sean Ludwig, you look after me, my friend, and I fucking appreciate you. Fucking Cucurella, by the way, he's out here doing a bloody half-time press conference. This is a joke. Let the boy have a fucking Lucasade and a break. Do you know what I mean? Oh, are Germany and England playing right now in the under-21 championship? It's a Desmond is a 2-2. Has oh, my boy Voltamada hasn't scored. That's a shame. Right, we're talking. Let's not get distracted here because we're trying to do too many things at once right now. Let me go right over here so you can see this. Right, so Levi Colwell is the red area, and Antonio Silva is the blue area. Antonio Silva is playing for Benfica in Portugal, which, let's be honest, is nowhere near the quality of the Premier League, right? So let's just caveat that. He's also played less minutes than Levi, right? But you have to say something, as we've just seen him block the interception that then goes out to Cucurella. Cucurella with this shot. Oh, here we go. I think I might be getting my drinks. Oh. This is when you have the best partner in the whole world that brings you this. Right, I'm going to come and get them. Right, 2 seconds. I'm just going to get my drinks. Thank you. Is she not the best in the entire world for getting me that? I really appreciate it. I hope she heard that. Did you hear that? I said, isn't she the best in the entire world for getting me those drinks? She appreciates it. Right, we got some drinks here now. And I'm going to be on top form because of it. Benoit back of shite. Fucking hell, lads. He's not that bad. I'll give you this. He's not been good, but he's not that bad to get that nickname. Right, so where were we? Antonio Silva has a worse passing percentage. He has a worse tackle rate. He has a worse interception rate. He has a worse block rate than Levi Colwell. What he excels at is clearances. Do you want clearances per se? To be honest with you, Josh plastered. I'm not. I'm drinking fucking Itsu water. And I need it because it's hot and I feel like I'm sweating out everything I've got. Fouls, he gives away less fouls. He wins more headers, Antonio Silva. But in terms of the percentage, Levi gets more. Progressive passes, Levi is better, but the pass percentage, Antonio Silva is better. So based on that, like distribution, he's better at. We're only looking at sort of centre-back stats. But his numbers are comparable. Do you know what I mean? Like he's not far off. And I have to say, watching him tonight, 21 years old, Portuguese defender. We could have signed Ruben Diaz, couldn't we? Do you know what I mean? And Antonio Silva looks good. I'll tell you what, just for humour's sake, let's look at Ruben Diaz in comparison, because I feel like that would be an interesting one. So we'll look at him at Man City. We'll look at a centre back, and we'll only look at appearances from that position. Thank you very, very much. 1 second. Let me just get rid of this team sheet for a second, this graphic that I've got on screen, because I want to say thank you to JPFC. Where is your super chat, my friend? Thank you very, very much for your super chat. Thoughts on Gittens' bid accepted, and who should make my new PFP, because Sancho has to go. And what he means by that is display picture. Well, Sancho should have been gone a long time ago because he isn't good enough. I would say Mudryk, but I'm biased. Who should be your new player picture? I think it should be Pedro Neto, personally, because I think he is really, really, really good. He's big and he's strong. Not sure about his pace, but can see him and Levi balling out in a partnership. Can't lie. Thank you, Josh. The DAZN commentators made the comparison in Spanish. There you go. There you go. 3-2 to England. Get in. England are going to win a trophy. If that's true, that'd be fucking mega. Yes, get in. They're in extra time, though, so that's going. We've got a fucking good under-21 squad, haven't we? We really do. That's so exciting. Right, I've got the data for the Ruben Diaz comparison, so let me just upload that for you lads now. This is very different. Very different. Okay, here you go. So, Ruben Diaz, way better passer. So Ruben Diaz, we're talking about one of the best centre-backs that Portugal have produced in a very long time. Really good player, playing for Man City, balling out for Man City. Passing percentage is obviously way better than Antonio Silva. But dribbles, tackled, Silva's better. Percentage of tackles, Silva is better. Interceptions, they're about the same. Blocks, they're about the same. Clearances, for some reason, Antonio Silva just fucking nails clearances. No idea how he even does that. Fouls, Ruben Diaz does way less, but let's be honest, in the Man City team, he doesn't really need to foul that often. Headers, Silva is better. Headers, Silva is better. Progressive passes, Diaz is far superior, which is interesting. But the percentage is the same. This is so interesting, isn't it? This is so interesting. And JP, sorry, I don't know if I said thank you well enough there, and I think we should. JP, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for this. I'm so excited about Gittens, by the way. And I think that he, as I was saying earlier on in the stream, you might not have been here, but I think he will be so good for us. I really, really do. I think he'll be so good for us, and I'm really excited to see him play. And I think he will end up starting more games than not on the left-hand side. I honestly do just think he almost comes straight into the team. So I think it'll be really, really good. So yeah, well done to England. They've still got extra time to finish up though. So don't count your chickens just yet on that one. But yeah, isn't this comparison very interesting? Antonio Silva looks like a very interesting player. Now, if I go to FB Ref, you're seeing behind the curtain now and seeing my little strategies to be able to find information about the players. Because, and to be fair, I don't think FB Ref is I don't think it's an unknown thing. To be fair, Antonio Silva, he's got very good stats. To be fair, in terms of players that he's similar to, is there anyone there that is unbelievable? No, not really. He's similar to Ryan Flamengo from PSV Eindhoven, Goncalo Inacio from Sporting, who's a very good player. But when you look at the stats here, do you know what? I'll pull up these stats as well, right? Just so you can see them. Let me pull these up for you guys as well. 1 second. Let's go to downloads. Because I want you to see this, and we'll do it together. It doesn't make sense for me to just read them, does it? Let's fucking talk about them. Oh, it's very small. Here you go. Right. So we're talking about Antonio Silva again. Is this the same player that I'm talking about? Centre-backs. Yeah, non-penalty XG. Let's not worry about non-penalty fucking XG. Carries, he's very good at. Tackles, he's only in the 64%. So defensively, you're a bit worried about that. But pass completion, he's good. Pass attempted, he's good. Progressive pass is very good. Progressive carries, top 5%, really, really good. So yeah, I don't know why FB ref are looking at those sort of stats for them, but he looks like a great player. Let's be no bones about it. He looks really, really strong. So let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do in the second half, Antonio Silva. Let's see if we manage to get a goal in against him. Hope so. Is Kendry Pyers ever going to play for Chelsea? Yes, but he's literally a child right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, give him some time. Let him go to France and fucking ball out. Give him 2 years in France. I don't care. Fuck me, sorry lads, so thirsty. I'm very excited for getting to a clinical winger. Something we've really been craving. I agree. We really needed clinical wingers. And we need to get some goals. We really need some goals for the wing positions. And I think the way that a Sancho was able to cut in and score goals in the way that he didn't do it often enough though. I think Gittens can do that. Gittens walks into the team because we lack way too much on the left wing. I mean, let's be honest, right? We don't really have any left wingers. We don't. Neto does a good job out there sometimes. Prefer him on the right. Madueke does a good job sometimes. Probably going to get sold. So we desperately needed Gittens, and I'm glad we got him. And for the level of potential this guy has got, it should be a good deal. It really, really should. Thank you to everyone that's watching so far. Really, really appreciate you. Gittens walks into the team because we have got too much. I'm sorry, I just read that out. Would you take Rudiger, Josh Loftus? Would you take Rudiger back? Because I would love that man back. I would love to see Rudiger back. I'd pay his wages as well. That man was an elite player. Do you remember some of the goals that he scored? And by the way, we've just seen some of the players coming out now for Benfica. Super exciting to get back into the second half. And I don't know, like, if I was Benfica now, I knew that I could step on the gas, but also like that first half has not been good for them. If we sell Noni, do we need to pick up another right winger? Well, we do have Esteval coming in. So I would say this. I would say bring in another João Pedro kind of player. An Ekatike. Someone that could fill in on the wings. That's what I would do. And Ollie Taylor, fair enough. Kudus. Yeah, maybe Kudus as well. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we knew it was coming. Brentford goal. What do you mean Brentford goal? We're dominating, yes, but Enzo seems frustrated today. Can we please get Badiashile off the pitch? And yes, Maresca might have a plan, but come on, Badiashile is not playing well. Yeah, fair enough. Trev or even Josh would be much better. Fair point. I think that Badiashile will start this second half. It looks like he is by all accounts of what I'm seeing on the pitch right now. But I don't mind if someone else come on. To be honest with you, right, does a defensive substitution make that much of a difference right now? They haven't really been knocking on the door too much. Obviously, they can come out in the second half and look way better, but they've not been too crazy so far. So I don't know if that changes too much. Bro, who will wear the number 10 if Real Madrid after Luka Modric? I have to say, I haven't really thought about it. Probably Jude Bellingham. Oh, Rudiger's goal against Brentford. Yes. Here we go. Chelsea 3-0 win. Wow, Ollie Taylor still fucking goes for it. So they have made a sub. I don't think we have. Fuck me, that guy looks like he's old. How old is that guy they're bringing on? Cucurella should have scored. He should. I mean, he's not the only one though. Let's be fair to the other players. Right, we're about to kick off. Sync up the live stream if you want to watch it. I've just started the clock again because we are underway for the second half. Benoit Badiashile is on camera right now and is still playing. He is on the left-hand side of the fence as he was before. And as we know, Cucurella off the ball will be going for it. Benoit Badiashile, which has played a really good ball forward, is only just ahead of Liam Delap. And that could have been a goal straight away if Liam was on his toes a little bit more. We just had that bit of pace. Levi Colwell was pushed up and is out of position now, but Caicedo has passed it back to Robert Sanchez, and I'm sure Robert Sanchez won't make a mistake here. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's never done that before anyway, has he? And Colwell is still out of position, and I want him to just get back up. Thank you very much, Ramanush. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We just try and get it over to Pedro Neto, and we just can't. And Robert Sanchez gets the ball in a very easy way, but manages to drop it. And that kind of summarises everything you need to know about Robert Sanchez, really. I want to see Enzo a bit further forward in this second half, you know. Don't think he's been getting as further forward as he needs to, really. I've been surprised of Romeo Lavia's positioning. He has been getting forward. And saying that, he has just got the ball to Cole Palmer, who does whip it across. Oh my God, it could have easily been an own goal there for Benfica. Was it Otamendi? Wow. To be fair to him, Delap was just behind him. It was a necessary interception that he needed to make. But that could have easily gone in the back of net. Easily in back of net. Thank you to all of you that have super chatted so far. I really, really appreciate you. So let me just shout you guys out. JP, to Energy, to John. Big up to you guys. Thank you so much for super chatting. If you do want to super chat, remember I will answer anything that you ask if you do the super chats, and I appreciate every single one of you that does them. You make these streams happen. If you haven't liked the stream, make sure you do. Cole Palmer is on the right hand side, cutting in on his left foot. I want to see the boy shoot. He tries to do a little dink cross over to Levi Colwell, and Levi cannot get that in. We're watching a cross now from Cole Palmer. I mean, fuck me, it's really good defending from Otamendi, to be fair, but this is the thing, like, it's defending on a knife edge, isn't it? Because if you just get a slight different touch of that, if you get a little bit more shin on that ball, you are in big trouble. But I would say, all in all, outstanding defending, and shows how good he is, really, Otamendi, in that one. I mean, he was a very good player, wasn't he, for Man City? Badiashile right up the pitch now. He wants to put in a cross, but I'm sure Maresca would be discouraging from doing so. Caicedo is going to whip one here, and it's just gone wide. No one begrudges Moises Caicedo for shooting from that distance, because quite frankly, he's a fucking baller. Absolute fucking baller. Someone earlier on, I can't remember who it was, said that Caicedo is going to score a wonder goal, and that was nearly your moment right there. Let me like these super chats. Thank you very much. Right. We're pressing high. We've won the ball. Caicedo gets out to Lavia. Lavia is moving forward here. He's not got many options, but he still gets the ball through, which is very impressive. Lavia's still got the ball. Oh, they've given a foul. Fuck me, this is so bad. We almost got that Caicedo screamer. Marco, was that you that called it, by the way? Because that was nearly your moment. That would have been a beautiful moment. Oh, those Lucas are potent. Potent stuff. It really is. Oh, God, that's a foul for us. Enzo's caught one quite high there. The ref's giving him a yellow. They could look at this. Oh, it was you, Marco. Fair play. Fair play, mate. Fair play. It's a yellow. It's not a red. Oh. Tell you what, that's hitting the spot there. I'm going to leave the top off because I'm going to drink that again very soon. Because we need to get some hydration in this place. Neto gets the ball on the right-hand side. There's so little options in front of him. There really is so little options. He gets the ball in. It's gone far post. Cucurella does cushion it down, which was a good ball. And they're not out of the woods yet. I think that's come off a Benfica player off a Badiashile shot. Slips over. Weak shot, really. But it goes out for a corner to Chelsea. Is this the shot here? It wasn't far wide from Caicedo. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Thank you all, every single one of you, for joining me as usual. Enzo Maresca pouring water over himself to cool himself down. It's a hot, hot man. Holly Taylor, Badiashile screamer. This is the thing. A lot of people have been very negative about Badiashile in this chat so far. And I think that replicates the feeling of Chelsea fans all over social media. And they've stopped the game because of a ball being on the pitch. That is such a shit rule. Such a shit rule. Oh, just referee, just get on with it, please. Do you know what I mean? Just get on with it. Do you remember that rocket from John Obi Mikel? Yes. Johnny Obi Mikel did actually score some good goals. Not many of them. But when he did score some good goals. Oh, it's been a long day. If you guys don't know, I was doing a live stream earlier on for the Grand Prix qualifying. If you haven't subscribed to a couple of rookies, there's a link in the description if you are a fan of F1. We were live for 2.5 hours on the Grand Prix. Actually, probably 2 hours. Reviewing the qualifying, which was good. And we are live again tomorrow for the Austrian Grand Prix. So if you want more sport from josh.aveste, that's the place to go. And it's linked in the description. I'd very much appreciate it. Do you know what? I'm going to do a little check right now how many subs are on for that channel. Because we started the day not on very many at all. And we're on 34 subs, which is brilliant. Started on 0. So that's a good day all in all. Right, Chelsea pressing high. Benfica still looking like they're not getting on the ball. Cole Palmer has got it. Cucurella now is broken to. Delap, can he get it out to someone? The problem with Delap on this game is he just doesn't really have an option to pass to when he wins those balls and holds on to it. It's a shame. God, just Lavia is so fucking good. And that's another corner. Lavia, this is the thing. Like, because he's been injured so much, you sort of go like, how much should we really need Lavia? And how much impact can he actually make in the starting 11 for Chelsea? But he's fucking brilliant. He's so, so good. So, so good. Right, so corner coming in here. We've had 7-0 corners, by the way. I think it's Pedro Neto over the ball. And Badiashile gets the header and it goes well over. Contagonist. Can you honestly tell me you'd rather see Buddy over Trevor or Josh? No. And don't get me wrong, I've literally never said that. The thing is does changing him now make a material difference in the game? You could argue yes. You could definitely argue yes. My rationale at the moment is I might want to save some of those subs for some more attacking, more exciting players later on. Shawnee Ludwig with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Shawnee Ludwig. Let me read out what you said. No question. Just appreciation for you, big dog. Can't wait for tomorrow's Joey and Josh episode. They keep me sane, educated and entertained. Much love from a blue Florida man. Thank you so much for watching the channel, Shawnee, and I really, really appreciate you as well. And I know that you're a big fan and a big member of the Hardcore, and we appreciate you. Both Joey and myself appreciate you massively. And thank you so, so much for your super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Ollie Taylor, I'm a big fan of getting behind players when they're wearing the Chelsea badge. I totally agree. Can we just say big shout out to Shawnee Ludwig? Thank you very, very much for your support on the channel, my friend. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, this is the thing. I think we've got to support the boys when they are playing for us. And I think with Badiashile, right, what you've got to remember is he has had his moments for Chelsea where he's looked pretty good. Remember that season where he came in? You know, he's had his moments for Chelsea where he's looked fantastic. And he's still a young player, and I still think he has ability to get better. And so let's not write him off too early. And I don't necessarily think changing it now is the way to go. I think I'd rather see more attacking or midfield substitutions. I'd like to see a player like Andre Santos get on the pitch. And I think he probably will get on the pitch soon. Come on, Cole Palmer. Win that ball. Oh, God. It's scrappy, isn't it? It's very scrappy. Yeah, I just think there's more opportunity to bring some other players on, potentially. I'd like to see a Tyreek George or a Noni come on, to be fair. And I do think we will see Mark Q as well. Sooner rather than later. This is where Jackson is a mug as well, by the way, because Jackson could be coming on in this game and could be running against very tired legs and looking very good. Come on, Enzo. How is that a foul? How is that a foul? He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything. MW, DMB, big up to you. Thank you very much for subscribing to the F1 channel. Love me some F1 content. Well, don't worry. There will be a live stream for the Grand Prix tomorrow. And I won't keep going on about it. But yeah, definitely subscribe if you want to watch that content. And that live stream will be a very fun one. I'm very excited for that. And the referee's given another fucking free kick. It's just a fucking joke. Energy, should I one-up you? Energy, you don't need to do that. You can just do a normal comment and I will do it. Oh, thank you, Sean, as well, for supporting it. You guys do look after me, and I really appreciate you. And you know this sincerely, that I just really appreciate every single one of you joining me for these live streams. I mean, ultimately, I'm just a geezer supporting the club he loves and watching it, and that's it. I literally just watch these games for a laugh, and to have you guys with me watching it brings a smile to my face. So I really appreciate it. If Lavia can stay healthy, how big a role do you think he'll play this year? I mean, arguably key player, arguably. Just with the way that he's playing even in this game. Robert Sanchez nearly just froze that in the back of the net. Fuck me. This boy can never just have a calm game, can he? Pass it out to Romeo Lavia, who puts the ball through to Liam Delap, who's got a lot of space here, who passed it out to Cole Palmer. I understand why he did, but I'd almost rather he run with that centrally himself. And Cole Palmer runs into a corridor where he's not got anything there. Antonio Silva tries to pass it around. He's angry. Why was Cole Palmer so angry then? He was just annoyed at the options, really, I suppose. There wasn't a lot of options for Cole Palmer, really. No, I love it. I love watching these with you guys. Thank you so much for doing it. We're going to watch this corner coming in. I'm going to slide the ice pack in between the gooch area. Bit of spicy content for you guys there. But fuck me, it works. Try it. Oh my God, we just had a cross come in. Pedro Neto, I think, with the ball across the pitch, across the 6-yard area, and no one was there, unfortunately. Sean Ludwig, Josh, you have no idea how much I rely on you and Joey when working. I drive a truck in Florida for hours, and your content is one of the few things that keeps me going. Surely Ludwig, you are a fucking legend, and I'm glad that you enjoy that content. And you'll be pleased to know that the video tomorrow, and for all of you guys, right, the video tomorrow is an hour and 15 minutes long. It's a really long video on Joey and Josh. And if you're a member of Joey and Josh, you probably will get that tonight. So in bed tonight, it will be late tonight, to be fair, because I'll have to put it up after this. You'll be watching it. Pedro Neto with the ball through into the middle. He's found Cole Palmer, but he very much wasn't the intended target. And I've got a super chat to read, so I think he's offside here. And the super chat is from Energy. For fuck's sake, you boys, put a bidding war between you boys is not a good thing. I'm worried. Surely you don't need to one up Energy here, but Energy, thank you so much. I know that you're a huge member of the hardcore, and I really appreciate you. So thank you very much, and big up to your little one watching the game. I hope one day to have my own little one that I can watch the game with. Do you know what I mean? As well, maybe one day the little one will be joining these live streams with me as well. But I think that'd be very fun one day. But yeah, thank you so much, Energy. That was a lot of money, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, just know that I'm very grateful. Thank you, and we'll watch this game together, and hopefully Chelsea will go through, and we'll be celebrating together. Energy has said the same thing. I travel between 2 or 3 hours for some sites on my job. Joey, Josh, and the kickoff channels keep me sane. Energy, I'm so glad that those channels help you, and do you know what? It's such a lovely thing to hear that you can watch those and enjoy them, and you're not sick of all the shit that I chat across all of those channels. And I apologise in advance that you have to listen to them, to be honest with you. So there's a yellow card here. I don't know who this is for. I think it's for Cucurella. Now, is Cucurella now banned for the next game? I'm pretty sure he is. Energy, well past his bedtime. His mum ain't happy with me. But we're watching the live stream together. And much like Davina McCall, I'm very sorry if I do swear for your little one. But hopefully we can indoctrinate them together. Hopefully we can get this little one involved in Chelsea early. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for your donation. And I'm glad the content has helped you guys in your long journeys to and from work. I really appreciate it. Moy misses the next game. I think that was Cucurella with the yellow card, as far as I'm aware. I don't think it was Moises, even though Moises was the one that was complaining. But I might be wrong. Oh no, Moises has actually got a yellow card, but Mark Cucurella's also got a yellow card. So wait a second. Is that both of them out for the next game? I think that... Oh, that was an awful pass from Reece. I think that might be both of them out. Oh, no. How can we... Can someone confirm for me that that's the case? Because I could look it up. I know that Caicedo's out. But is Cucurella out as well? Because arguably Cucurella is... I mean, how can I even say that with how good Caicedo is? That's a foul to us. Yes, thank you, referee. Arguably, with the lack of left back options, it's going to be fucking Malagusto at left back, which is so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not nothing against Malagusto, but like, he's not a left back. Lucas just said, I feel like we should have bought Felix and left Nkunku. Totally agree. I would have loved to have seen that. Do me a favour, guys. If you haven't liked the stream, like it already. Am I the only one that thinks the referees in this tournament have been atrocious? No, you're not. I think every person has thought that. Cucurella wasn't booked. So, I agree. I don't think he was booked. But, yeah, sorry. The DAZN have showed that Cucurella is on a booking. But, I've just checked SofaScore, and I don't think he is. Let me look it up. No, I don't think he was booked, Cucurella. So okay, so that's good. But yeah, missing Moy is not good. But we've got a free kick here. We're gonna whip this in. Reece James has gone for it, he's gone in! Reece James has got it! It's gone straight in! No way! Reece James has just fucking banged it. What a player Reece James is. An imperious player. A player that people wrote off. A player that they said that he wasn't going to be fit. He would never really be an out-and-out player for Chelsea. A player that potentially we should have even sold. People were saying that, right? And never listen to those people that say that, right? Never listen to anyone that questions the out-and-out quality of Reece James. The way that he slot that free kick away was David Beckham-esque. He gets it straight into the near post. The goalkeeper is in no man's land. The wall cannot be blamed because, quite frankly, Reece James can whip it round them. The goalkeeper is nowhere near it. He slotted it into a space which is the size of my left shoe. It is maybe even less than that. And I've not got big feet. Reece James has just scored one of the iconic goals for Chelsea. Not just in this tournament, but I suppose really in sort of like international European football. Really, you have to say that is a wonderful free kick. And again, a real testament to say this is why Reece James should be playing week in, week out. If he's fit enough, try and get him in the team. Because when he does stuff like that. That is a wonderful goal. It has brought me to life because I am so excited now to see what happens for the rest of this game. And fuck me, what a player we have in our hands. We really do. How is Josh live streaming and scoring screamers for energy? It's a great question. It's a great question. It honestly is. If I had half of the quality in my right boot that Reece James has, I would be a very happy man. A very, very happy man. And there's been a foul here. Levi Cole can't touch a player without getting a foul given away from him in this game, or so it seems. But that is a very, very good time to score. Now you're looking at going, let's bring on some subs. Let's bring on some players now to freshen it up a bit, close the game out. I'm immediately thinking, you can't bring off Caicedo. But I'm thinking about Asugu. I'm thinking about some potential winger reinforcements as well. Oh, sorry, I'm hiccuping and I'm yawning at the same time. And Benfica got their own free kick here. It goes to the far post, and fuck me, that is absolutely dreadful. Up the Chelsea for Michael Green. The thing about James is when he's playing, he's always amazing, never rusty. I totally agree. Reece's daddy in individual moments will get us through. I totally agree. Reece James is so good. Look at, do you know what? There was a beautiful moment there where the boys saw the ball go in the back of the net and they celebrated all together, and that was marvellous. And then Enzo Fernandez now trying to calm people down. And I'm glad he's doing that, because we have a habit of not calming down. That is the fastest I've ever typed a goal in to the scoreboard in my entire life, I have to say. Cucurella is so good as well. I'm just sick and tired of like Premier League fans not rating Cucurella highly enough. Like, he is just elite. If he was playing for Man United, we'd never hear the end of it. Enzo with the ball. Can he find Liam Delap? He's still got it. He wants to go himself. He can't go. He can't do it all himself. And this is the thing, and a problem with Enzo Maresca's system, I think, is that it doesn't enable bodies to be around in the penalty area and a pass in the same way that we need. Thank you very, very much for Valentine, who has just subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And welcome to the Josh Aveste football channel. It is a very biased Chelsea fan channel, and unashamedly so. Badiashile has just had an absolute mare, but he has won the ball back. And as actually, considering he made an error, that is actually very good defending. He looks like he's probably pulled every muscle in his entire leg system there. And Enzo Fernandez could quite quickly be running the counter-attack here, but he's chosen to slow it down. And I think that's because there is an injury. And I do think Badiashile did something there. Probably a hamstring, if I'm guessing. And for who was it that was very angry about Badiashile playing? You've got your wish now. I think it will be. I think it'll be a sub here. Benfica are also getting a couple of players ready from the bench. It looks like it might be Di Maria, which I'd be surprised about. Badiashile looks like he's in quite a lot of pain here. So it looks like he will be coming off. Edward has made a fair point. I think we might be pushing it with no subs, I agree. But the thing is there will be subs just now. Cheers to ambulances. So what was it here? Was it the first one where he slipped, or do you reckon it was that second one? Because I think it might have been the first one, you know. Ooh, maybe ankle there. Yeah, he knows he's done something. And fair enough, he's put his hand up straight away. So, Badiashile is going to be coming off. Do we know who is coming on? I don't. I'd be surprised if it actually wasn't Tosin in a weird way. I think it might be Tosin. Yes. I have to say, today, I have got the tactics and the lineup pretty spot on. Pretty spot on. So Tosin has come on for Badiashile. That's a fine substitution for me. Mentality, leader, experienced head for what we've got. And so that's a fine substitution. Now, this is a really interesting one, a player that's just come on for these guys. Belotti. Do you remember Belotti? Tore it up in Serie A. Scored so many goals. Hasn't really been a starting player for them. And obviously coming off the bench in this one. Reece James speaking to Robert Sanchez. Probably saying, just fucking pass it to me, Robert, next time I get it. I just got back who scored. It was probably one of the best goals that Reece James has ever scored for Chelsea. So put it that way. And there's a Mexican wave going on right now in the stadium. You got to love it. Is this Cole with a ball through to Liam Delap? There's no one in the box. Enzo Fernandez wanted a cutback there. And what I would say to Enzo Fernandez in that one is get in the fucking 6-yard area, because he was never going to be able to cut that ball back from the position that he was in. Pedro Neto finds Cole Palmer, who's got a lot of space on the left-hand side. Bangs it. Should have been hitting the target, Cole Palmer. It's been... Think about this one. Cole Palmer, it's been another one of those games, Cole Palmer. It's been another one of those ones. I really want Cole Palmer to rediscover that form that he was in. I really do. I really do. And well done, both by Moises Caicedo, but also from Cucurella to clear that ball. Yes, Rory, not only did you miss Reece James scoring, it was such a good goal. It was a free kick that he whipped inside. And I think we are going to have a well-deserved drinks break. Caicedo looks like he's absolutely fucking knackered. I don't blame him. Starting to get frustrated with Palmer from energy. He's been way too greedy. So many shots taken. The shots he takes could be assists. I felt the same way last season. I agree. I agree with you at the tail end of last season. What I would say is we should keep the faith with Cole, because he is such a good player. He's such a good player. And I do think he can have moments in games which are just, they're transformative. And so, yeah, I'm always very reticent to put too much anger towards Cole Palmer's performances, because I do still think he's so important for Chelsea. So yeah, I think we'll come good. I think Cole Palmer will be all right. Ultimately, it might just be a rest thing. But when you're talking about rest, yeah, it's like he could be rested now, couldn't he? He could be one of those ones. Clanks, Josh, man, I didn't know you were doing it live. Would have come in earlier. This is why you need the post notifications, my friend, because I posted it twice today. Posted it twice. And also posted it on Instagram. So, gutted that you weren't in here. But we're here now. And welcome to the live stream. We've beaten Germany 3-2 in the under-21 championship, which is wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, okay. I've just lost this. Guys, can you still see me? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I just had to... I don't know why, but my studio went down there. Hopefully you can still hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can still hear me. That Reece James free kick reminds me of when William was scoring those types of free kicks. Totally agree. Everyone knows how good he is. Who are we talking about? Yeah, it could be. This is the thing. JP's just said it right. JP, have you changed your picture? Who have you put as your picture, by the way? We might be playing Palmeiras. I mean, we will be playing. If we win, we will be playing Palmeiras. Yeah, you're all good. Thank God. Yeah, I don't know why. It just had a weird glitch there. It just refreshed the stream, but we're here. We're still live streaming. It said that I needed to start the stream, which scared me a little bit. Delap's just done a wonderful ball inside to Enzo Fernandez. It's 2-on-1. Enzo Fernandez. He's got to offload it pretty quickly to Delap. He hasn't been able to. He's got fouled surely there, and that should have been a lot better chance of his. Enzo Fernandez is not the player that you wanted running onto that, really, with his lack of pace. And really, you needed him to offload it earlier, and I wanted it to get into Liam Delap earlier. But that was a golden opportunity. I don't know what they're complaining about. They are little whiners, aren't they? Pedro Neto, best on your suggestion. Love it, JP. Big up to you, my friend. So, we've got another break. We know now that the game is going to be incredibly open. Benfica are pushing more and more bodies forwards. They are really trying to attack us now. And we should be trying to get another goal to finish this game out if we can. There is another theory, a strategy, I suppose, to try and soak up the pressure. But I'm always one to sort of go for it and try and get another goal personally. I think that's the easiest way to see out a game. And ultimately, the fact that these boys are playing in 33-degree heat and we've only made one substitution because of an injury, again, just fucking winds me up about Enzo Maresca. We need to get some fresh legs on the pitch pretty soon. And speaking of, that was a Cucurella, I should say, mistake. And now we've got to defend pretty quickly. They will come out in order to equalise. Yeah, they're going to. They already are. Would you take the Benfica goalkeeper? He doesn't look that bad. I don't know anything about him. Levi Colwell was very far up the pitch. And this could be bad news because he's very much out of position. I don't love it when Colwell does those runs really far up the pitch. Reece James fucking winding up their player. Shithouse moment of the day, that is, absolutely. And the Chelsea fans in the stand right below us here in the camera were loving that. It's a disgrace that there haven't been a sub. It's a disgrace because I'm not counting the Badiashile one because that was an enforced substitution, one they would have never made otherwise. That just Cole Palmer's there. Like, Cole Palmer is just, it's a lazy touch. There's nothing wrong with bringing him off. It doesn't mean that you don't like Cole Palmer. It doesn't mean that you don't think he can be impactful for Chelsea. It doesn't mean that he won't start the next fucking game if you take him off. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, let's just do some fucking subs now. We've got plenty of players on the bench. In fact, let's remind you of all the players that we've got on the bench. We've got Joshua Champong, Anselmino, Chaloba, Gusto, Sarr, Santos, Dewsbury-Orr, Sigu, George, Madueke, Guiu, and Nkunku. Let's see Guiu. Let's see Noni Madueke. Let's see Tyreek George. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Chelsea wanted to recruit him 4 years ago, Trubin. Yes, I remember the rumours about Trubin. Now, tell me, how old is Trubin? Is this... What's happening here? Is Liam Delap coming off? Or are we just moving over? I think we're just moving over. Does anyone care about the Jake Paul fight tonight? What's going on here? Offside? Fucking hell, what is going on? For me, the players that I would want to see come on now are Tyreek George, maybe Asugu, and probably, and yeah, maybe Santos as well. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that in the engine room. I really don't. As Benfica got a very good chance here, and they've just fluffed it. Benfica have looked knackers. They do look knackered. That was a good chance from them, to be fair, but they look exhausted. This is also one that do you bring off Enzo Fernandez? He looked tired there. He's having to run all over the place. Let's see when the substitute. I feel like we have got some substitutions coming. We're just doing long speculative balls. Can anyone know? Can anyone tell me then how old this Trubin is? In fact, I'll do it. 1 second. Ukrainian goalkeeper. He's born in 2001, so he's 24. He's 200 centimeters tall, so he is very tall. Yeah, he looks like a decent goalkeeper. Sanchez, for fuck's sake, has just passed it short and he's made another mistake. What is going on? When is he ever just going to fucking stop here? Put Palmer in the 10 and bring on a winger. I just think... I just think Cole Palmer could do with a break, and I want to see it. He's got to be offside here. The lap goes around the goalkeeper. He slots it home, but he's got to be offside. He looked like he was way off there. I just can't deal with Sanchez anymore. I know. Yeah, sorry, guys. That was very far offside there. It looks like Gusto is going to be coming on. And it looks like Dewsbury Hall is going to be coming on. And it looks like Nkunku. So, I mean, completely the opposite to what I thought he was going to do. Another game now where Andre Santos won't be playing. Delap is going to come off. Guys, he's bringing on fucking Nkunku for Delap. He's bringing on Nkunku for Delap. Honestly, This is why there are people saying that Maresca isn't up to it. Because he makes substitutions like that. What are you thinking if you Mark Yu? What are you thinking? Penny for your thoughts. I don't care if he's young. I honestly don't care. This lad does not want to be here, and he's taking off Enzo, and he's bringing on Dewsbury Hall, and Enzo looks like he's annoyed to come off, but fuck me, give him a break. Maresca underestimates Q, I believe that. Yeah, fair enough. They need to sell him, put him in the shop window. I just don't give a fuck about that. Like, he's gone anyway. Like, we're not gonna get 10 million more if he plays 3 minutes of this fucking game. And what he's done now is he's put in Kunku at left wing, which he's been shit at his whole career, and he's put Cole Palmer as the nominal number 9, which he can't play, and he's knackered. So maybe what he's doing is he'll bring on Mark Yu in a few more minutes, but it's just a stupid sub. Santos is going. I'm sorry, playing players that are leaving. Yeah, the thing is with Santos is you've got to remember that there's got to be an acclimatization period. There really does, and I don't think necessarily that not playing in these games means that he won't be playing in the Premier League for us. And I mean, look. The problem is you've got Lavia, you've got Enzo, and you've got Caicedo that all look immense and have been exceptional today. And so I don't necessarily begrudge him. What I do begrudge is not bringing him on, I suppose. Dewsbury Hall, the thing that you've got to do if you're Dewsbury Hall is keep the ball there. He has tried to find someone and respect him for doing it, but and also I feel like I do feel that Dewsbury Hall is disrespected as well. Like, he can come on and help us to see games out. But I believe that. I really do believe that. And then that's a foul, clear foul on Enzo Fernandez. And we're now waiting for the free kick to come in. There'll be a queue of players waiting for this one. And we do have the big boy in Tosin Adarabioyo in the box now, which is going to be a lot more of a threat than we have. I do think, as Faisal has said there, he's got to be patient, Santos. And like, can you imagine 20 years ago a 20-year-old getting really annoyed that he wasn't an out-and-out starter for Chelsea? It would be mad. It would be mad. But Santos' time will come, and I have actually belief that he will stay. Cole Palmer whips the ball in. We get battered here, and it's been given as a free kick against us, which is just silly, really. Do you know what? It was closer. That Delap one was closer than I thought it was in terms of the offside. He has a future, Santos, with Gittens, Quenda, Esteval, Palmer and co. This is the thing, like, if you're Santos, you do have to consider the future. You have to think about what could potentially happen. There could absolutely be a big bid for someone like Enzo. They really could. And so, if I were him, I would be sitting tight. I really would. Maybe that's my bias. Maybe I'm not the best person to be advising Andre Santos on his career. And maybe he could get in Barcelona's first team. Maybe he could get in, another top team's first team that he thinks he could go and start in. I believe that because he's good enough. But I just think there's we're biased, aren't we? But I think there is a project here that could be quite exciting. Pedro Neto has rushed in there and perhaps not been good. But with the help of Malo Gusto, has won the ball back. And look at the energy of Pedro Neto to be up and down the pitch now. He must be gassed. He must be absolutely gassed. Sammy, I think the subs are clever in close games, but he's put on players that have been with the squad all season. Josh, thoughts on Noni? I think lack of game time will turn his head for a move. Sammy, I think the Noni deal might be close to being done. I think it might already be very close to being done. I think they are talking to several people, several clubs, I should say, about a potential move. I think that's already in the works. I have a feeling, and I don't know this from any reputable source, I have a feeling that there's something from a mentality perspective that has gone wrong there. They've seen the footage of him being in nightclubs after games. They've seen the fallout from him. They've seen the way that he behaves with his fellow players, and they've seen the way that he behaves on the pitch. And I feel that there might be something there that they don't like. And if the player, much like Chelsea, wouldn't mind a move, then the deal happens, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? We're seeing some storm clouds ahead. Don't worry about the storm clouds, guys. Just fucking get on with the game and finish it. Like we can get done in a few minutes here and not worry about the weather. I'm watching the game on DAZN 3, but the amount of ads playing alongside the game is ridiculous. Interesting. I haven't seen too many. Oh, fuck off. Lads, they've paused the fucking game because of the weather. They've paused the game because of the weather. I've got to pause the fucking scoreboard. This is a joke. We have 5 minutes left. Honestly, you just got to laugh at it, haven't you? There's not even thunder and lightning, lads. These guys have never played a game in England. They've never played a game in England. What is this shit? Right. What do we like? When are we even going to play again? When are we even back on the pitch? It's not even that bad. A minimum of a 30-minute delay. A minimum of a 30-minute delay. Chelsea Benfica suspended because there is a severe thunderstorm in the area. Levi Cole, Tosin Arabato, Mark Cucurella, KDH are all angry with the referee. Maresca also fuming, but the weather is dangerous. And this is normal for Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, normal for Charlotte, North Carolina. Not normal for the rest of us. We could fucking finish the game, lads. There isn't actually any rain coming down. There isn't any thunderstorms directly above them. We're finishing the game in 5 minutes. They've taken the game off for 30. Honestly, this is a joke. Sean Ludwig said it best. As a Yank, we are wankers. For fuck's sake. Lightning in the air, but surrounded by a metal stadium and buildings. Oh, yes, lad. We are going to bed tonight from Clanks. There you go. Dangerous. Yeah. We'll see how fucking dangerous it is. I'm watching the stadium right now. There's nothing going on that's that dangerous. Literally. Oh, my God. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. I mean, can we just call it now? Can we just end the game now? There's only 5 minutes to go. They're not going to score. Just finish it. Just finish the game. I'm just checking Twitter now to see what's going off. At least 30 minutes. I don't even know what to do, lads. I don't even know whether to continue. Because imagine if it's 3 hours. World Cup next year is going to be a circus with 50 teams and weather. Oh my God. I don't even want to think about it. They're going to get so much. FIFA are going to get fucking abuse for this. They are gonna get so much abuse for this. They take shit like this more seriously than school shootings from Sean. Jesus Christ, mate. That's dark. That's fucking dark. Josh from Josh. Don't say they're not going to score. This is the thing. I just think you just fucking finish it now, though. I just think you fucking call it now. If it's going to be more... I mean, look, if it's like a fucking 3 hour delay, just fucking end the game now. Everyone's leaving the stadium. What do you even do here? Like, if you're in the stadium, what are you doing? You're just going inside and having a beer. Fair play, by the way. Hurricane season, why the World Cup should never be held in the US. I mean, like, there's a hurricane. Like, in fact, let's fucking pull up the weather. Weather, North Carolina. Today. Radar. I want a radar. North Carolina weather radar. Do I consent to cookies? I have to, because that's the way you fucking work. Right, they're in Charlotte. I mean, to be fair, there's a big storm coming in. There's a lot of rain. I'm just looking at this, guys. Like, there's a thing going right above it. It's literally going to be done. It's literally going to be done now. It's like basically over. It's basically finished. I wish I could show you this radar. It's in fact, let's do it. Let's do it right. This is the radar in 3 minutes. Like, you're not gonna. Honestly, you're not gonna believe this. Like, let me just pull this up. Where's the downloads? Downloads. Right, browse. Get this up. Right. Let me pull this. Pull this up. Pull that one up, Jamie. I can't fucking. Oh, I hate this. I hate my life. Here you go. I'll put it on this side. I'll go over here. Right. Look at this. That's in 3 minutes. Right? That's in 3 minutes. There's not going to be any rain above them in 3 minutes. Like that, the red area clears off. The red area moves north. It goes away. Like, what the fuck is going on? How long is the storm going to last? Well, according to this, in 3 minutes' time, it's done. But we're going to have a minimum of a 30-minute delay. I'm just going to, do you know what? I'm just going to fucking leave that up. That is, in fact, let me go the other way. Let me go the other way, because this is just fucking ridiculous. That is the weather in the area in 3 minutes' time. What the fuck is going on? Thank you to everyone that is in the stream right now. I really appreciate you. If you like the stream and you hate the weather and you think that this is utter nonsense, give the stream a like for me. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Wolfgang, tired. I'm tired as well. The stadium emptied real quick. Yep, they did. Benfica were absolutely gassed. They were. Match fixing. Maybe. 30 minutes. This is hella suspect. Agree. This would never happen in the UK. Don't have hurricanes, but yes, agree. We would just get the fuck on with it because we're used to the weather in the UK. We are used to the weather. Nowhere near Charlotte. Exactly. They're playing in Charlotte. This is that again, clarify, this is now. Like, this is pretty much now. I'm like looking at the weather forecast, like it comes in and then fucks off. It's nowhere near it. It's nowhere near it. Does anyone know where the stadium is in terms of that map? Does anyone know? In fact, let me find out. What's it fucking called? What is it fucking called? Maps, North Carolina. Charlotte. Let's do Charlotte Stadium. Does anyone know what it's fucking called? The Bank of America Stadium. I've got it. Right. The Bank of America Stadium is literally... Is it in downtown? I don't want directions. Just show me where it is, for fuck's sake. Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte. Oh my god. It's literally in the middle of the map. It's literally... You see where it says Charlotte in that map? That is literally where the stadium is. This is a disgrace. No wonder the boys were so angry. They just want to fucking go home. They just want to have literally, they want to go and have a pizza. That's what they want. They want to go home now and just relax. What utter bollocks this is. Right, it's a good time now, while we've got nothing else to talk about, to say the following. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the Josh _aveste football channel. We're talking loads more, all about Chelsea on this channel. And when we actually play football, we'll talk about it. If you haven't liked the stream, like the stream. If you haven't followed Joey and Josh on YouTube, the best true crime channel on the internet, go and follow Joey and Josh. That is in the description below. If you're an F1 fan, there's a link below that to a couple of rookies, which is my F1 channel. Go and follow that. That is going to be a wonderful channel if you're into Formula 1, and you will very, very much enjoy it. There is a Grand Prix tomorrow. They don't do stupid things like finish a race halfway through the fucking race when there's still a match to finish in the F1. To be fair, they do silly things in the F1. To be fair, they often do weather delays. But I'm angry. What can I say? Do you know who's just joined the chat? It's TC, Tyler Cook, who is a legend of the fucking game. Legend of the game. And if you haven't heard about his channel, get to know and go and have a look. Tyler Cook, my question back to you is, when are you making some more content, my friend? When are you making some more content? Let me know. Josh, who is your man of the match? You've got for that goal alone, you've got to go Reece James, haven't you? But again, I'd say Moises Caicedo has played a very good game. I think Enzo played okay. Cucurella played pretty well. I think I'd probably say that. Oh, we've got some Flamengo fans in here. Okay, here we go. The Flamengo fans love the Chelsea live streams. I actually think the Flamengo fans might be closet Chelsea fans, because they do love to come into Chelsea live streams. Big up to you, Luke. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. We'll be here and we will find as much information as we possibly can about this delay. I'm going to be having Twitter up right now to see if we've got any news. Thus far, no. Maresca is absolutely fuming with the weather delay from Nazar Cancella. Yes, we know that. FIFA protocol is a minimum of a 30-minute delay due to lightning. Every new lightning strike within a 10-mile radius resets the clock. The game can't start until a 30 continuous minute pass without any lightning. This might be a long one, chat. This might be a long one. That was a good tweet from the old legend that is Ben Jacobs, who is a Chelsea transfer aficionado, I would say. We went off 5 minutes ago, not a spit of rain, game could have finished. Well done, I agree. Also, not seeing any lightning anywhere near the stadium. I haven't, personally. So, yeah. It's a lightning strike, Josh, not rain. The radar only shows rain. Okay. Fair enough. Let's have a look at the rain. Let's have a look at lightning strikes. Lightning strikes in area map. Lightning strike map in Raleigh, North Carolina. No, we want to go to Charlotte. Lightning alert. So, okay. Chelsea's just subscribed. Fuck me. I've got Chelsea subscribing now to the channel. This is massive. Okay, we might be okay. This isn't good. What did Ben Jacobs say? What did I just say in terms of the distance? 10-mile radius. Okay, we're cooked. Chat, we are cooked. We are cooked. Let me... saying seek shelter. Right. Who said lightning is different from rain? Who said lightning is different from rain? Daniel Walsh. Daniel Walsh might be onto something. Let me show you why. This is fucking top reporting, can I just say? Because we're getting the data as it comes in. I'm getting you live weather data. Do you know any channel that would give you live weather data? I don't think there would be many. I honestly don't. Here we go, right. Let me resize this. Come on. Right. Which way have I got to go? I've got to go this way. No, I want to go this way. Okay. So, this is the map of the weather. This is the map of lightning. Now, the reason why I think we're cooked, chap, I'm just going to put this in front of me for a second. Right. The reason why we're cooked is because if there is any lightning strikes in a 10-mile radius, they reset the clock and it goes back to 0. As far as I can see, and let me try and get this as big as possible for you guys, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lightning strikes in the area within 10 miles, close to the ground. So, long and short of it, we are in trouble. We are in big trouble. I don't think this game is going to be starting anytime soon. Clanks has just said this right. What has this stream come to that Josh has turned into a weatherman? Like you know things are fucked. You know things are fucked when that is going on, by the way. You know that's bad. And for anyone tuning in, I'm just going to leave that up there for a second because that is that's bad news. I'm just looking at it now. Yeah, there's a lot of strikes. To be fair, like the stadium is like it's 3 or 4 miles away from the stadium, I would say. So, it's 3 or 4 miles away. So like, you could have finished that game, and now we're just going to be waiting here for fucking ages. Flamengo 3-1 from Blues. I mean, fair enough, mate. I mean, this is the Chelsea channel. Like, we don't really care. Like, I'm sorry to say it, this might be your best moment of your entire football club. But sorry to say it, but we like, congratulations and good on you, and we're happy for you. But we don't care that much, and we don't really see we don't really see a rivalry between us. We're kind of like cool. We kind of like you. We kind of like you. We like your players. There's nothing like there's no malice. There's no anger. Like, do you know what I mean? There's no beef. Do you know what I mean? To just get in the chat and just, I mean, also maybe, I mean, you don't have to watch. This is a Chelsea video. Do you know? Like, this isn't like a football channel per se. Like, it's a Chelsea channel. It's a bit weird. Yeah. Michael's got the same idea. Thank you, Ron Burgundy. San Diego sends us gratitude. There you go. I can't believe I'm actually using the weather app. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd be surprised if this game kicked off in the next hour. I would be surprised about that. And let's be honest, like, FIFA rules, we win if it's called off. It's probably not going to get called off, but like, do you know what the next question is? Is how long does it have to go? How long do they have to keep the players off? I'm looking at the picture of the stadium. The stadium looks fine. Oh, can I screenshot this? Right, here you go. Oh, fucking hell. This is so funny. Let me try and bring up a new image. Add a new source. Overlay to, and then I will add this new one. One second, because I got a picture of the stadium. I've got a picture of the stadium. This is mad. When you guys see this, you're going to be so angry. You're going to be so angry. Look at this. Can you see that? That's the stadium. That's the stadium, right? Look at this, like, fucking hell. I'm literally sat between a weather app and I'm sat between a screenshot of the stadium. Look at this stadium. Like, I'll make it bigger. I'll make it, one second. Let me put the alert box over the top so we can see the alert box just in case. But, right, look at this. That looks fine. I'm sorry. That looks absolutely fine. Like, we could have finished that game. Is that not really funny? Come on. Is that not hilarious? Like, I'm looking over there, right? Fair enough, the weather might be behind us, but who cares? It looks sunny. It looks sunny. It does. Is this game going to continue? Ask GBFC how he feels at the stadium. Oh, it's going to make for a good vlog. It's going to make for a good vlog. to be fair. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Can you like the stream just to give me some fucking joy in my life right now? Because this is so bad. And I've got an update. I've got an update. Lads. Oh, no. I've got an update. Oh, I've got a weather app update. Here we go. 1 second. Oh, no. Here you go. Right. This is the updated weather. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lightning strikes within 10 miles. There can't be any. So the clock hasn't even started. Like, this could be way more than half an hour. This could be like literally way more than half an hour. And let's go to Twitter. And let's fucking find some new information. I don't think we're going to get very much. I really don't think we're going to get very much here. How can I do a poll in this? Let's do a poll if we can. Where is the poll? Surely I can do a poll, chat. Surely I could do a poll. Yes, star poll. Right, the poll is, shall we stream until the rain goes away? Yes or no? And I'll leave it to you guys. We'll start the poll. Now, get in the poll right now. The poll is commenced. If you want me to be the weatherman, I will happily be the weatherman. That poll is essential. That is essential to whether we do this live stream or not. I would just say that. Because what I'm looking at right now, and fair enough, like, I don't know how I've got onto hotels.com apparently. I'm looking at Charlotte, North Carolina. Fuck knows how I've done that. But yes, I need to know the poll whether to continue the stream. It's looking like 86% of you wanted to continue the stream, which is mental. Absolutely mental. Lancer has just subscribed. Big thanks to you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, just to let you know, this is now the weather channel, not a Chelsea football channel, and we will be only updating weather updates on this live show. So if you were expecting football content, you will be very, very disappointed. So let me know what you guys think in the poll. Clanks has just said, Josh, you're going to have to pull an all-nighter. I can't pull an all-nighter. I've got to get a fucking Joey and Josh video up in a second. You'll be staying here all night. Yeah, Jesus Christ. This is tragic. Imagine if we had rules in this like this in the UK, we'd never play. So, totally agree. Yeah, ring GBFC. I can't. He's filming right now. I need Joey and Josh geography channel. Yeah, fucking hell. Don't, my friends. We will. You've got another Joey and Josh video coming out very, very soon. Trust me. We want a weather channel update 24/7. Fuck my life. Josh the comedian. I'm definitely not a comedian. I'm fucking laughing at this situation. What is the poll on right now? The poll is on 84% yes. You guys are crazy. Keep voting in the poll. Let me know what you guys think. I've not got a good feeling about this. Oh, here we go. We got some updates. We got some updates. Right, here we go. Right. We'll get rid of the stadium because the stadium is a fucking joke anyway. Where is the stadium? Where is the stadium? Here. So I'll get the update up from our friend Ben Jacobs. And I will put it on here. The amount of... I have to move so quickly to get these images up. It's not easy. And that is tiny. So that's great. That's a great start. That's a fucking brilliant start, Josh. That's the latest news. The latest news is it is a 6:35 Eastern Time kickoff. So let's do the Eastern Time to British Standard Time conversion. So what has he said? 6:35. 6:35 is 11 p.m. Okay. So 6:30 is 11:30 UK time. So he's saying that we could be live again in 20 minutes. Oh my god. 20 minutes. Oh my god. Fuck me. Just get them out now. Just get them out now. Anyway, look, let me fuck that. Let's just fuck that off. I'm gonna leave that out there for a second. Let me read some of your chats. Jamie O'Callaghan. Josh, always sirens going off on your streams. Busy road. Yes. Very busy road, but also they're just coming for me. Yep, Danny, you're staying here all night, man. I know. I'm here. I'm here for it, and that's fine. Ring up Benson if he's there. I can't ring up Benson because he's filming right now, and he'll be filming all of this. Josh the comedian. I've read that one. Static. How the fuck are you only on 17.4 subs? Mind boggles. I think the same thing, mate. No, I'm joking. I really appreciate you, my friends, and hopefully we'll have a few more subscribers after this weather watch. Hopefully we will. Josh, if you're staying up all night, so are we. Exactly. Fair enough, Rory, my friend. Fair enough. Can you imagine if this had to be replayed? We're not doing that. We've got a super chat. Let me replay that because I missed it when it came in. T-Blow donated $5 through the super chat. Rain, go away. I just want to see Chelsea play. What a fucking funny bastard. Can I just say, well done, T-Blow. Thank you so much for your donation. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate you so much coming into this live stream and keeping me energized when, quite frankly, I am absolutely shattered. And this game should have been done about 10 minutes ago. Maybe even fucking more than that. When did we even stop? I need to fucking sort the clock out as well. When are we even going to start playing again? How many minutes are we even going to have? What is going on here, guys? This is the maddest thing ever. T-Blow, you are a legend. Thank you very, very much for the super chat. We've had a huge amount of super chats in this live stream so far. I really, really appreciate every single one of you. British Summertime is BST. Oh, yes. Who are you playing? Caicedo's place against Palmeiras. Lavia and Enzo, probably. Maybe play Santos in that game. As someone who's been getting off the pitch when a player... I'm okay with them waiting. As someone who's been getting off the pitch when a player on the game afterwards got struck by lightning. Oh, fair enough. Fair play, mate. Fair play. When's it restarting? That's on the screen. It's on the... Don't ask me those questions. It's on the screen waiting for you. I'll make it a little bit bigger. We got another super chat. For fuck's sake, everyone. You are amazing. You are amazing. LB, this is going to be a shit show for the Club World Cup next year. For the World Cup, sorry, next year. Coming from a man from Indiana. Thanks for hanging in there, and come on, you Blues. Well, thank you very much for your super chat. And yes, the World Cup is going to be mad. It's funny, isn't it? Because we questioned the weather in the sort of games in Qatar about how hot it was going to be. There was one thing you don't get in Qatar is storms. So yeah. Josh, we're just raising Nkunku's value before it gets sold. Fine. But just keep me out of it. Do you know what I mean? Extra 15 minutes each way to restart. Yeah, hopefully that is. I don't know if... Oh, for fuck's sake. Apparently... Nazar has just said that it's now 6:45, for fuck's sake. Imagine if we had VAR stoppages in this match on top of the calling breaks plus rain delays. I totally agree. Like, do we need a 10-minute warm-up? Could they just be warming up now? Honestly, like, sorry guys, but I'm just trying to read this. I'm just trying to read what's going on because I'm trying to give you the updates, and I can't. People don't have a fucking clue. Like, if there's any lightning around us, then it'll be going. As far as I can see, it's disputed, but as far as I can see, it will be in 15 minutes that we will be seeing it. So we'll see about that. We just had a new subscriber, Eric. Thank you very much for subscribing. Big up to you, my friend. I really, really appreciate it. What was the final result on the live stream? The final result on the live stream was 83% yes, that we have to continue live streaming. 82%. And that was 200 of you that voted. We just had another subscriber, Yash. Thank you very, very much for subscribing as well. I appreciate you. And remember, anyone that is subscribing that isn't a member of the channel so far, you'll get a shout out. It's huge. We'll be keeping the weather updates. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Rain, rain, go away. I just want to see Chelsea play, according to T-Play. Right. Sorry, lads. I'm shattered. I am absolutely shattered. It's been a long old day. A long, long old day. Right. Where were you, TC? TC, I've missed you, and I hope you're well, my friend. I just want to send my love to you before I answer this question. Would you ever do a football version of the crime stuff you do, e.g. scandals that have happened in football or deep dives into footballers? Yeah, but like, I don't know where that would live, because it probably wouldn't live on this channel, and I don't know how much football love and appreciation there is on the True Crime channel, to be fair. You'll be surprised to know, TC, that it's now up to 25,000 people on there, so it's not just football fans anymore on there, which is mad. Thank God James has come off. His legs might have snapped after two after this break. Exactly. Fair play. Caicedo suspended versus Palmeiras, so hopefully Santos gets minutes. I think you'd be surprised. Does Esteval score against us? Don't even fucking say that. But probably, yeah. Don't even say that. Slim Boy just subscribed. Thank you very much. I think you might be on private because I didn't see that come through. But thank you very much and welcome. Shawnee Ludwig, almost 300 viewers. Let's get the likes to the match. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, please can you, if you have just joined the stream, I've been asking all of these guys, they're all sick of it, but if you have just joined, please do like the stream. It helps me out massively and makes people aware of the amazing weather work that we do on this channel, which would be, I'd be very grateful for you to share. Josh, can we take this time to do some player comparisons to transfer targets? Yes, we could. That's a fucking great idea. And we'll look at that in a second. Sorry, let me read some of these out. When are they going to play? Hopefully in 15 odd minutes. There is a... I'm going to try and make this bigger because people keep asking me about this. And I'll put it here so that people can see it. There you go, yeah. Right, we'll leave it. We'll leave it like that for now. Right. Fuck me. What are we even fucking doing here? James will play in there and a Champong on the right back. Oh, you're saying, fuck me, no, don't. No, James cannot play in the midfield. Please don't. No. Asugo will get more minutes than Santos. Rory, I totally agree. No replay, only 5 minutes left to play. Yeah, I know. Santos being politically forced out. He's not. Don't worry about that. Is this match going to resume? Yes, hopefully very, very soon. I predict a very lazy Sunday. For you or for me? I hope for you. I would love a lazy Sunday. I would love a lazy Sunday right now. Love a lazy Sunday. Thank you all for coming in. Let's do a little Twitter refresh. No, they've delayed it even more. Oh, I'm going to just sack this overlay off. Which one is which? This one. Oh, chat. Oh, no. Okay, so for context, it seems as though there's been more rain delays, and so there's more delays coming through to us. Yeah, so we're fucked here. There's going to be more delays. As far as I can tell, they literally could have just finished this game. Like, honestly, they could have just finished it, couldn't they? They could have literally just... You see the clock, yeah? Less than 4 minutes. Less than 4 minutes. They could have just ended it. Mikhail, love you, man. I love you too. Thank you so much for coming in and being part of the channel. I really, really appreciate it. This has just pissed me right off. FIFA are a bit of a joke. This is why no one likes you, FIFA. Oh, we're doing it for safety. Yeah, well, you could have literally just been done in 4 minutes and then we could have been a lot safer and could have fucked off out of the stadium. Fuck's sake. This game totally could have been finished. You're an adult. There's no bedtime when Chelsea are playing. Fair play. Okay, I'll do a deal, right? If you were into F1, I will continue the live stream if you go and subscribe to a couple of rookies that is linked in the description. How about that? That will cheer me up if you go and do it. Let me check how many people are on here right now. 36 subscribers and a couple of rookies. If we get 40, I'll continue. Right, what's the update? The update is there's no update in that they have no clue when this game is coming on then. At the end of the day, there will have to be a decision here where it's just like the broadcasters are sick of it. Everyone else isn't going to be sticking around. You've wasted a fuckload of people time. You could have just finished the game, and so you should just call it off at this point. Like, to be fair, can Esteval play against us? Yes. What are the actual rules? The actual rule is there can't be any lightning strikes within 10 miles. If there's any lightning strikes within 10 miles, we're fucked. And based on what I can just see, the closest strike in the last 30 minutes was 2.5 miles away. So, dude, your life for real when you have your own YouTube. Get out of here. Yeah, I've had my whole... Yeah, I've had a YouTube for a long time. Joey, Josh and Benson, the 3 best football fan channels on YouTube verse. I like that, Jamie. Thank you very much. I only need 1 corner to get $1,700. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. How much more time will be delayed? Fuck loads. Well, to put a smile on your face, I work with Chelsea and they've been talking to a very big centre-back target and will place a bid in the next week. Do we believe the car writer? Because that is huge. Spokesy's off. Fair enough. This is amateur. Seriously, how can they defend this safely? If it ends 1-1, it will go to extra time. I know. They've got to just end it now. I was there for the first F1 live stream. Don't ruin my day. Yeah, you were there for the first. You were there for the first live stream, and you have been there all day, Rory, my friend. You've been there from the get go. Do you live stream every match in the Club World Cup? No, but I'm gonna try to. LB, to be fair, this is a common occurrence in the US, not necessarily on FIFA. They've had multiple high school sports delayed back in the day. Yeah, but like, you saw the pictures of the stadium. We could have finished this. Like, if you had 20 minutes to go, fair enough. But this had nothing left. When is the match going to restart? I don't even know. Probably will buy another... Archie, a guy I follow on Twitter here. Chelsea will probably buy another player before we start again. So true. So true. There's not even any updates. There's another guy I follow on Twitter saying, I'm about to go into a rave. I feel old. I feel so old. Yeah, that's the thing. The point is, it just could have been finished. I'll tell you what. We'll give it 10 more minutes and we'll see if there's any updates. I have a feeling this is going to be quite a long delay. And I think they pause it for the publicity of FIFA caring about the players' welfare. Yeah, fair point. Yeah, they need all the PR they can get. We'll give it 10 more minutes and we'll see. But I have a feeling this could be... a really long one. But I appreciate all of you being with me now. Just seeing a picture of Enzo looking happy in the middle of the game. That's nice, isn't it? He looks really happy. The match is unlikely to continue, apparently, according to VF TV in the chat. What are the chances on it being cancelled? Based on the weather data that I'm seeing right now, I'd say quite high. Like, let's just look this up. There's literally been a lightning strike like 2 or 3 minutes ago, like 2 miles away. So Chelsea have a buyback clause for this centre back. Don't want a rival to get hold of him. Plus have a sale percentage on the original sale. They're waiting for other teams to bid. The car writer has just said that we're going to be putting in a bid for a centre back. And he has made it explicitly clear that that centre back is Mark Gahey. What was the first message that you said, the car writer? A very big centre back target will place a bid in the next week. I'm not going to call you out again, I'm not going to say your name because I've basically sussed it. But you're talking about Mark Gahey. And if that's true, fair enough. And that would be a good player to sign. I'm in Florida and thunderstorms usually just linger. How can you even cancel a knockout game though? I mean, it's not cancelling it, it's like ending it because we had no time left and they should have just finished the game. To fucking start off with. Would you bring Christensen back on a free? Oh. Well, oh, do you mean Christensen, the car writer? Maybe. No, I think it's Mark Gahey. I think it is. So thoughts on signing João Felix? Shit signing. Let me see if I've got any updates on the old Twitter. Oh, the CFC picks. If you don't follow CFC picks on Twitter, you should, because they upload some great pictures. And they've uploaded some good ones of Pedro Neto and Reece James just now. In the USA, they don't understand what it is to do something like this to a football match. This is sad, isn't it? Is the game cancelled? No, not yet. It could be. It could be soon. This is actually beyond a joke. Do you know what is beyond a joke? That we don't even have any updates. I've just heard it will be 20 minutes more before the restart. I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised. I'd be very, very surprised. I really would. You guys have fucking smashed it, by the way. We've got up to 43 subscribers on Couple of Rookies, the F1 channel. Big love to you. Joe Brown has just said the game is cancelled. I've seen nothing to do with that. They're not going to do it to a later date either. If it's cancelled, we win the game. 30 minutes on the official site, UK time. Nah, that was an old update, Michael. I've just been paid out, game cancelled. Interesting. T-Blow. I was just in the store and they have a FIFA baseball hat display. And it looked looked at it begrudgingly for you, Josh. Oh. Yeah, you should. You should have gone, boo, FIFA. Boo. I cannot say the name of the player to protect my job, but he's the one you've talked about a lot. He's one you have talked about. It's Mark Gahey. Fair enough. I respect that you can't say it, but that is the truth. That is the truth. I know a lot of you are saying in the chat you know the answers, but based on what I've seen, there's nothing. There's no reputable sources saying the game is cancelled or not. I'll go to the Guardian, but I don't think there is any news on this. How are we going to line up with Esteban and Gittens? I mean, one of them probably won't be in the team. So, I'd love to see it, but I doubt it's going to happen. The clock has reset 9 minutes ago. It's just not happening, is it? It's just not happening. I'm going to keep refreshing it and try and give you guys the up-to-date info, but it's not. In the venerable words of the most iconic meme of all time, it's not looking good, bruv. It is not looking good. Right, let me read some more of these. This is mental from TC, totally agree. I still get to pay out because the game is not finished. Okay, so you're getting paid. That's good. Thank you, Noah, for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, give the stream a subscription. Give me a subscription, I should say, and like the stream, because we'll be cracking on and continuing. 3 hours so far. Fucking hell, I'm an old man. You've already been fired, mate. Even if you don't say his name outright from yet, Danny. Yeah, he's giving it away. JP, I don't believe car writer. You wouldn't be allowed to allude to it if you couldn't say outright. No, I wouldn't begrudge him that much. Let's hope inside the club that he wants to return, but if he chooses another club, we have another option we're very excited about. The car writer, you're very cryptic. You're very cryptic. This is interesting. It would. Do you know what? Mark Gay coming back would be a nice story, to be fair. They're gonna play behind closed doors. I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but there's no news on that. I'm sorry, and I don't think that would make a big difference. Nazar Cancelo has just done a tweet with a lightning bolt and a sad face, so that's not good. They should have just finished the match. Oh God, don't. Is it cancelled? Not yet, but it fucking could be. I think what we do, right, is we'll give it 8 minutes time. If there's no news, we'll fucking end it, because this could be going on all fucking day. They should call him Cartwright. You're so harsh towards Cartwright. Encore, thank you very much for subscribing. Like the stream if you haven't liked it already. Is the game cancelled? Joe thinks the game is cancelled. I don't think the game is cancelled. Thank you, Michael, for subscribing. Big up to you, my friend. Chelsea's World Cup game against Benfica is the latest match to be delayed by bad weather. Severe weather is normal for Americans during summer months and likely mirror what we'll see next summer. I mean, what an amazing breaking news story from The Athletic. That is, fuck me, that is incredible. That is incredible. Man, F FIFA, I just want to cash out my money. Can you not cash out? Cancel and score stands. That's the only option here. I mean, look, we had 4 minutes left. They were shit. It's like, just end it. If it was the other way round, I would just say end it, because we probably wouldn't score. So, like, just, this isn't like a Chelsea thing. Nazar's just saying shit now, just saying what team is this going to benefit more. I started recording my match review, hoping they'd be done in time for the most of it. Oh, look at that. Match reviews going on. Rate it. JP, as much as we'd like it, we don't deserve the win. Yes, we do. We were way better than them. Wolfgang, thank you, Josh. I gotta go to bed. Appreciate the live stream. And fuck Carragher. What a fucking way to end the live stream. We love you, Wolfgang. Thank you very much. What's the latest weather forecast? Well, if you insist, I'll bring it up. If you insist. Lightning strike map of Charlotte, North Carolina. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Right. Here we go. Gotta save the picture down. Oh, lads. It's done. It's not good. It's not good. Where is this thing? Right. This is the latest. I've just updated it. Keto is just subscribed. Thank you very much. Right. Latest weather update. Fuck me. This is massive. This is massive right now. If you don't subscribe right now for the weather updates, then something's gone wrong. Tyrese has just subscribed. Thank you very much. Right. So, do you see all those fucking... Look, let me make this bigger for a second, right? Look. Do you see the 10-mile line, yeah? If there's any lightning in that 10-mile area, then the game, like, basically we can't start for 30 minutes, yeah? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 lightning strikes in that area. This game isn't going to happen. Like, this is not going to happen anytime soon. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. Trust, trust, trust. This is not going to happen. Yeah. Like, literally, what everyone is saying is, like, there's more lightning. So, like, if there's any lightning, they can't play. They can't play. Jamie, I look tired. I am knackered. I'm knackered. It's It's been a busy day today. If you want the inside scoop and can keep my name out of the news, I can personal message on social media for all the latest insider information. Do you know what? I don't want to have that responsibility of not outing your real name. So I like that you kept it mysterious, to be honest with you. And I think your insight, the car writer, is very interesting, and I respect it. And now in a week's time, if we've signed Mark Gahey, you will look like a fucking genius. And I hope we can do another live stream saying that we're in the next round, and you can join the live stream and we can say, bang, the stadium has got sun on it, chat. The stadium has got fucking the sunset. Oh my days. It's bad. It's bad. Static. Cheers, Josh. I'm off. The game is definitely cancelled. Charlie Skeens has just subscribed. He saw the weather. Charlie saw the weather update and he was like, fuck me, this is the best stream I've seen in a long time. Breaking another flame in his minimum. Right. This is I think this is over. I hope he gets cancelled. I had Palmer to score 2 goals. If he gets cancelled, I get my money back. You cheeky bugger, Timothy. You cheeky bugger. How long do they actually give it before calling it? I don't think anyone fucking has any idea. But yeah, like, this isn't good. This isn't good. How can it restart again? The players, like, cannot be expected to play. I totally agree. I think they should just call it at this point. It's been a long time. It's been a really long time. I can't believe it. My technology is still working after all this. Right, just make that bigger so everyone can see how fucked we are. Just reading some more shit. Like, if you knew that there was a rainstorm coming earlier, bring the game forward. Like basically, earlier today, just say the game actually now starts 2 hours earlier than it fucking should. What time is it over there? Over there, I think it's 6-ish. Yes, Josh, you can go to bed. We still respect you. Fucking rate it. Amigos, I called the game on my channel and made and posted a reaction video. Crazy gamble. Nah. I think you're fine. I think you're fine. Oh well, we'll take Reece the man of the match and move on. I totally agree. 6:45. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. I think let me just do one last refresh and then we'll call it there. But I just want to say, I really appreciate every single one of you. We've had a fucking great stream. What I would say is make sure you've got the post notifications on, because what I do is I will let you know on YouTube primarily, because that's where the most of you are, when live streams will be going on. And so if you want to know when I will be live streaming, just hit the notification bell, and I will when I post, you'll get that and you'll know when we're live streaming, and so you'll know straight away. So if I would suggest you do that if you want to watch more of these live streams. I fucking loved every single minute of this, and I've done 2 live streams today. One on the F1 channel, which is called Couple of Rookies. If you haven't subscribed to it yet, go and follow Couple of Rookies. There's a link in the description. We are streaming for the Austrian Grand Prix again tomorrow. So we'll be back on there. I'm now going to go and lay in bed and try and upload this Joey and Josh video. So work never stops. And then the members of Joey and Josh will get that video now. And then if you haven't heard of Joey and Josh, it's our true crime channel, by the way. There'll be a video that goes up tomorrow. That video is all about Sarah Everard. And that was a massive case, lockdown case, about a police officer, Wayne Cousins, who abducted and murdered Sarah Everard. And it was just a huge story, 2021. And it's a great video. Hour and 50-minute long video. Probably one of our most researched, most detailed cases. Probably one of the most controversial cases that we've covered. And yeah, that will be absolutely massive. First live stream. Cheers, Josh. Thank you very much, Ooze. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Football Blue. I'm glad I did watch this watch along. I hope you can do very much more. Yes, Timothy, we've done Jay Slater twice, and they're very well liked videos. So go on to Joey and Josh. If you haven't subscribed to that, go over and subscribe to Joey and Josh, and just type in Joey and Josh Jay Slater, and trust me, a video will come up. Josh, would you take us winning the Club World Cup but Spurs win the Champions League? No. We could probably leave it on that, to be fair. Right, let me do one last refresh just in case for whatever reason it says that we're going to be going live in like 3 seconds. A further delay of 30 minutes. It's off, guys. It's not going to happen. Right, cool. Thank you to every single one of you. Let me get rid of this this team sheet for a second. Right. Thank you to every single one of you that has watched this live stream. I really, really appreciate it. We will be doing loads more of these. Loads more. And CM's just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. CM, where are you? Bing. Thank you very, very much for joining us. This has been a huge stream. One of my favourites. So many of you have joined. I really, really appreciate it. I have a feeling that this game might be called off. So there's not much point in continuing, really, but I loved every single one of it. Please like the stream if you haven't liked it yet, and I will see you very, very soon. Basically, next one is in a few days, I think, so we might stream for that. We'll definitely be in the studio with Joey. Make sure you go and subscribe to Joey and Josh. That will be a massive one, and I will be back live on Couple of Rookies tomorrow for the F1. That's everything. Thank you very much to every single one of you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.